track.
You don't.
All right.
And we are recording.
But you do need to go fuck yourself. I'm just kidding.
Damn! What a way to
start.
start this campaign.
I know, right? Had to go in with a...
Once again, we are recording.
Yep. There is video evidence of you saying that.
No, there's recording evidence.
He's got you there.
I mean, I guess it technically is in a video. It's just
Wow, Ryan, way to pick
You say
sides.
potato, he says shut up.
he says make a new character.
You say potato,
You
you
say
say
potato,
potato.
you say potato,
You
he
say-
says rock falls, everybody dies.
Yeah.
I don't even
You
need
say
a rock.
potato,
Just,
Alright.
I say make lemonade.
So, as the... I would say party, but you're not a party. As the random people that have stayed in town of Turst Fields wake up in the morning,
Random ass bitches.
you find yourselves, most of you, sitting in a bar. Shocking, I know.
We're waking up in a bar?
No,
Yeah, we all
Oh.
blacked out fucking
no,
drunk.
you're
We're all
not,
waking
you're
up
not
from work.
waking up in the bar. You carry out your morning rituals and find yourselves in a bar.
Yeah.
Going for my break.
Two of you probably slept here.
we all got drunk as fuck the night before.
Omri, you and Selenia find yourselves reaching town this morning, and one of the guards has recommended you to stop at this particular tavern to get breakfast and a rest.
Does this particular tavern have a name, or is it called the particular tavern?
It's actually called the particular tavern.
Oh, okay. Good. I wasn't sure. I was like, hang on, I'm not sure what this one.
What do you
It's
get?
probably the only tavern.
Just
Possibly.
because you're right.
This particular tavern is probably the only tavern.
Yeah, because you got to go down to this particular tavern.
In order to get to the one and only particular tavern. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they do have an ale special that's called this particular ale.
Oh god.
very very specific.
And the barkeeper has a particular set of skills.
Not even 3 minutes into the recording and I'm already feeling
They serve a particular clientele. All right, moving on.
They do.
trying to.
Swark,
Yes.
you are meeting with a business associate discussing business-related things.
Yes, business. We do business and other
Yes.
business.
I like how very inspecific that is.
I would say we're probably meeting at my regular table in like the back corner.
Yep.
Is it a particular table?
It is a
Oh,
particular
Jesus,
table.
we're done.
It's
Oh, we're
weird.
never
It's
done.
almost like you saw that coming.
Haha. Yes.
Cal and Relos, you two wake up here after the party that was thrown here last night.
Ah,
You feel fine.
All right.
Wicked Rager.
But you recognize, as you wake up, the bouncer over here. A very strong-built dwarven woman.
Mhm.
And the bartender right here,
Mhm.
who can barely see over the counter.
I know the feeling.
It's a particularly large. It's a particularly large counter.
Yes, and I'm on a stool and I still have a hard time.
Particularly.
Jesus Christ.
Indeed.
I almost spit my water on my keyboard, you fuck.
I'm sorry. Did you not anticipate that?
Did you
Not
almost
particularly.
spit it on that?
Oh my god.
I had to get in one.
Alright, so we're just calling this game now. We'll be back next Monday. Good times, guys. Great first game.
Yeah, we the word of this campaign.
All right. So, Swark,
Yes.
As you sit there discussing, you are currently talking to a tiefling male. You see strapped behind his back. I don't have him on the screen, obviously, but
Oh.
yeah, he's not there because I didn't want to put him in and find a token and do all that extra work. So he's not there.
Okay.
But-
No, it was just like, oh, okay. I guess that's
Yeah.
me.
No, not you.
Yeah, I know. I figured.
Wow, you think you're the only tiefling in town? Wow.
Yeah.
A red-skinned tiefling,
Yeah, that's not fair.
and you see that he wields 3 weapons. On his, well, he holds 3 weapons on his person: a longbow and 2 scimitars.
Cool. As I do with every person that I meet, I have a loaded crossbow hidden under my jacket on my lap.
Jesus,
Smart.
Turst issues much?
And then his character.
Yeah. No, that's just Mike. I have that in my house. No.
He
What,
has
you
it pointed at
shoot
the
the-
camera right now. or
You
the
can shoot the
computer
computer.
Haha, got him.
right now.
Fuck!
He's gonna shoot the
I
speaker.
can't die if my computer dies first.
Well,
All right. He appears to be just a normal business associate. Eventually passes you money for some of your business. He actually pays you 2 gold.
Cool.
I love the in specificity of this.
Don't want to give it away.
Yeah.
It's
I
road
know what
business.
type of business I'm in. You guys don't know what type of business I'm in.
It's rogue business. It's always vague.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, particularly.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it.
I literally just smacked my head.
I'm over here laughing my
I was
ass
about to
off.
type in chat, insert particular joke here.
Yeah, right.
As
not
the
his
2
fault.
of you after your business, he gets up and walks out. Very few words from him,
Sure.
and he never introduces himself.
That's the way I like it.
Exactly. The 2 at the bar, you 2, amongst other passed out patrons, find yourself the bodyguard to your right is just kind of looking over at you. Not bodyguard, bouncer. Making sure you're okay. She just gives you
Kinda
a
the same
white
thing.
nod. Yeah, it is, essentially.
It's all good.
Yeah, she gives the both of you a very lighthearted nod.
Yeah, I sort of give her the usual. Everything's fine over here.
The trunk salute.
Cal tips his hat.
Oh, you do a milady?
Always.
I'm just gonna go through my notes in the time being.
Omri and Selenia, the 2 of you walk in as this tiefling is walking out past you and take a seat at one of the tables. Close to the door, but not immediately next to the door. Sitting at the table close to you appears to be a female human that appears to have 2 blades, 2 scimitars sitting on the table, one of which that seems to be a... You can tell just by looking at... Ow, damn it, cat.
Timestamp.
Just by looking at it, one of the blades appears to be magic, as it is giving off a very slight black glow.
Did you say black glow?
Yep. It's yeah, I know. Shut up.
It's like a pulsing shadow.
It's like a shadow. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the word I
God,
couldn't
Mike,
think
use
of.
your imagination, okay?
No.
Does this person look dangerous at all, or are they just chilling?
Make an insight check.
Oh, here we go.
First roll of the campaign.
Let's go. Okay, I should probably turn that to all and not self. Insight. Hey! Hey!
Wow.
You
Natural
can't. You can't quite tell.
20. Wow, that was great roll. So useful.
You can, however, your gut feeling it tells you she is dangerous, but she also appears to just be another traveler. You're guessing that she's not from around here, but can probably hold her own in a fight.
Okay. Just not like eyeing anyone in particular, like I want to stab you.
She seems to be cleaning and sharpening her blades.
Comforting.
Yeah, the universal sign of don't fuck with me.
I'm just gonna look over at Selenia and be like, see that person over there?
Mhm.
Those are the people you don't go up and talk to on the side of the road like you did to me. Okay?
Oh. Okay.
Good.
Pharaoh.
Pajero.
It's about this time as you are walking through the streets, getting ready to spread your gospel,
Spread the good word.
that a figure walks up next to you and pushes you to the side. And he makes a hand motion, and 4 other figures surround you. And the one that originally bumped into you looks at you, removes portion of a mask that was covering his face, and he says, "You, I don't like you."
That's most unfortunate.
You're the reason there's a curse here.
Myself. I've not done any cursing.
Oh, so
It's ever
Pharaoh's not a
since
potty
you've come
mouth.
along that the crops haven't been growing.
Hmm.
There's
Well,
no
that's
other
most
explanation for it. It must be you.
It's most unfortunate, but I assure you I have no knowledge of what could cause this. That is not the way of the Pharaoh. The way of the Pharaoh is one of prosperity. For one to preach prosperity and bring the lack thereof would be counterproductive.
Make a persuasion check.
Coming to the other end of the spectrum? No.
Nope. Hey.
All right. I believe you, but I still don't like you. And he pushes you, and you
Okay.
stumble a few feet backward and land inside of a tavern. At which point, the 4 others step in around you.
Inside the tavern?
Inside the tavern.
Oh man.
Do I hear this where I'm sitting?
Oh,
I
you
imagine
see
we
it.
would hear somebody get
He-
shoved through a door.
They are being loud. You would have briefly heard a faint yelling outside before the door just blew open. And
Always
Pharaoh,
instantly alert on her
like,
feet.
Cal would jump down from the stool and go for his weapon to get it ready. Not aiming it yet, but getting it
Yep.
ready.
Relos would stand up in the opposite direction
Oh,
of the
God.
halfling and pull out his weapon.
anybody that wishes to be a part of this can roll initiative.
Oh God.
I'm not a- That's your stealth.
I'm aware.
He's
like,
trying to
"Fuck
be
this."
sneaky.
I just kind of
Oh god.
slug down in my seat a little bit with my hat brim over my eyes to make it look like I'm not paying attention, but I am keeping track of all of them.
Great rolls,
You're
guys.
like, I'm not here. I'm
Listen.
just sleeping.
And then I'm also going to
Hey,
roll
at
initiative,
least
just in case it requires me to.
It might require you to.
Probably.
See these rolls? Yeah.
I froze. So even if I
Yeah.
want to, I can't do anything right now.
Omri's reaction also would have been to like grab Slaney and just kind of be like, "Huh, over here, away from those people." Little
Yeet.
cinnamon roll.
Oh, and froze. Oh, yay. Okay. I'm new. That I'm staying out of it.
Okay.
Oh, if I can, my computer can.
You can do it, Krista. Believe in yourself.
I can't. I really can't though, because my computer froze again.
It's all right. You're not in the combat. We'll just keep shoving you.
I'll accept this.
I'll just yeet you over the bar.
Yeah. Yeet.
okay. I don't like this.
All right.
Worse, things are finally looking up for me right now.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be the one that dies.
I'm not talking about that. I'm
Yeah,
talking about the other thing.
gotcha.
Okay. The first two people don't do anything. So Omri, at the start of your turn, you have quickly reacted to a purple-skinned tiefling getting shoved through the tavern doors, and then quickly surrounded by a bunch of sketch-looking people.
All the sketch.
Maximum sketch. I'm going to draw my bow and like draw an arrow, but not shoot anyone. I'm just gonna hold it, and I'm just gonna yell out like, "Okay, whoa, what the fuck is going on here?" And shoot at the first person who, out of like the group by the door, who like does something weird. First person who does anything, I'm shooting. We'll go like
Okay.
Okay,
All
so
right.
me.
that. Not speak. Well, listen, I don't know.
Arilos. What you doing, Mr. Loxodon?
Alright. I will be pausing that ambience track that I'm queuing up and moving 5, 15, 20 over here. Having my halberd ready in case one of them comes near me and wants to, tangle with the giant elephant man.
Yeah, okay, but the difference is with this one, there's a very real chance you put me down.
All right, Pharaoh.
Just holding my action currently.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about what this is all about. Apparently, I've been marked as a curse bringer, but I've not done any cursing, and I'm gonna take the disengage action and move away from these gentlemen.
Okay.
Move. Just move close towards more people.
I also said weird. I don't constitute just running away as weird, so
Okay.
I think like just running is fine.
Yeah, the logical action to take.
You would expect it out of somebody being attacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody
Alright,
being
Cal.
surrounded for no reason.
Move up there and hold my attack for anything that comes at me, and I'll just say, everything gonna be okay here? What's going on?
Okay. Their turn. They all, weapons drawn, kind of look around at all of you. And then they look back at who you presume was probably the leader. He gives them a nod. So they...
Of course.
Of course.
I couldn't get away from them without taking opportunity attacks.
I'll
which means I
shoot.
would've
I'll
gone
shoot the
down.
first one that moved. So this boy.
Yep.
Well, not within range yet to do anything.
I will shoot too.
Okay.
That guy.
Which one?
The gentleman to my
Oh, the left.
gentleman
Okay.
to my left.
Yes. West.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and make your attacks.
Ladies first. There you go.
See,
Alright.
that would have been if that would have been on me, that would have put me down.
If the 15 does hit, I forgot I haven't put this in yet. I just realized. It's actually
15
+2.
does hit. Yeah.
Okay, so it'll actually be +2 to that 11 damage. It's my favorite enemy is
for-
humanoid.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Alright.
Just 13
So,
damage.
I mean,
With the
you
black
only
one.
needed 11. They both just run up, and then 2 arrows just
Yeah.
come flying out. The other 2, however, are going to
boy.
attack Pharaoh
Yeah, of course they are.
with their scimitars. Holy shit, they both miss.
That's good.
That is impressive.
Yeah,
Rolled
with
a
my
9 and
11
an
AC.
8. Yeah, 9 and an 8. Okay. Svark, you doing anything?
Yeah. Still kind of hiding in the corner. I just want to see if I can see any identifying marks on these guys. Like,
Okay.
see if who they're with.
Make a perception check.
Sure. Shit.
You can't tell from this distance.
All right. Well. Yeah, that's it then.
Alright, this guy's turn. He is going to step in, take 2 daggers out, and throw them at Pharaoh.
Of course it is.
Good luck with that.
And he hits his friend.
One of them hits, one of them misses.
Unless he has a +5, he can't take me down.
You take 7 points of damage.
Okay, I'm almost down.
Can't take me down. Shit, almost down.
No, he couldn't take me down in 1 hit.
I know.
Yet.
Yeah, if both of those hit, you would have gone down.
It's
Yeah.
only round 1.
Alright, the female sitting at the bar, at the table, grabs hold of both of her weapons and just kind of nonchalantly walks up in between the 2 that are next to Pharaoh and just slices both of their throats. And just
Oh, they're
kills them
very dead.
instantly. Yeah. There is no way she can miss them without rolling a natural 1. Actually, for fun, I'm just gonna roll. Nope.
Double natural ones.
She definitely hit them both.
Mhm.
And then she looks over at the third guy. Just says, "Run." Wait, your turn.
I'm gonna look over at the last one who's there and get like a good look at him. To like what he looks like and everything. Do I have to roll for looking?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Roll for observation. So yeah, the best, features and anything that distinguishes him.
Ooh.
And then, is that an action to just look at someone?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's hard to make out a lot of the features, but you do catch what appears to be the beginnings of a scar that goes across the bridge of his nose.
Okay.
And you can make out features. He's either like you're almost certain he's either a human or a half elf.
Okay.
You just can't quite tell which one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Relo, it's your turn.
All right. He's going to move up in front of Pharaoh. Looks like all of his movement. And hold his action in case this guy tries to get within combat of me to hit me.
Okay.
In the meantime, he's gonna be like, what was your plan here besides causing a ruckus in the only of my favorite taverns?
Okay, it's my turn. The unfortunate thing is I can't Eldritch Blast in a way that can just knock him unconscious instead of just killing him. So, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna slowly make my way back further.
She could be like,
Over the bodies.
Yeah.
Just use the shadow of the giant elephant to slink away.
Well, it's more. He took out most of my HP, man. I ain't moving very fast.
True.
That'll be my turn.
All right, Cal.
He's gonna hop on the chair to get onto the table and point his bow at the guy, and if the guy tries anything, he will shoot, but he will not fire yet. Holding his action.
All right, Spork, what are you doing?
Svorik is going to position his crossbow under his jacket, under the table, to shoot at this guy if he starts to run.
I mean,
Okay.
when he starts to run.
Hey, he might be stupid, I don't know.
He looks at all of you. Looks back at Pharaoh, squints a little bit. I'll be back for you. And then starts running.
Takes an arrow to the knee.
I will shoot him then.
An arrow and a bolt.
Do I get like advantage or anything because he wasn't
No, he
paying
saw
attention
you.
to me? Right, but like he might have thought I was not part of all this, and so a projectile coming from me would be like.
Yeah,
weird.
I'd say you'd have a little bit higher stealth because he wasn't paying attention.
All right, cool,
Yeah, because his passive is 13.
gotcha.
It's more like he wasn't paying attention to the guy in the back of the
Yeah.
room.
Yeah.
The guy who didn't seem actively embroiled in this. Mm.
Ouch. You gonna
Yeah,
cripple him?
Assuming that
17
hits.
hits for.
And if you have advantage, then you get that sneak attack.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a good thing you had advantage
11
too.
damage. To the
All right,
back of
so
the-
you
to
see
the
him.
back of the-
He starts moving away. His bolt. Sorry, I had a hiccup. His bolt from a crossbow fires out from the back corner, slams into the upper portion of this guy's left leg, and he like stumbles for a second, and then pulls it out and keeps running.
Okay, I believe Cal also had a held action for that.
I think it was in case he tried to.
Yeah, I was holding it in case he was going to try an attack.
Oh, okay. I thought it was in case he
Threat
could run.
maybe would have considered as an attack, but nah.
And as he runs off, the woman sits back in her chair.
Cal will hop off the table.
Impressive shooting as always, Cal.
I try.
You look down at your feet, and you see that you've got the remainder of Omri's breakfast on your shoes.
Ah, shit. Sorry.
I'm gonna stumble over and I'm just gonna look over these men.
Same.
Okay.
Omri's gonna walk up and look at them.
Investigation or perception there?
What are you
I'm
looking
also
for?
gonna ch-
I'm more looking for if A, I recognize these men, or B, any like symbols common amongst all of them.
Sure. Make a investigation check.
Cal will shout
Omri's
out,
looting them.
"My kill, my loot."
I ain't
Back
touching
off,
your
little
loot.
man.
I
I
would
killed
also
that one,
like
it's
to
mine.
start making my way up to them
Sneak right in.
after grabbing my jacket and putting it on.
Okay.
Coming up just to inspect to see now that at a closer look I can maybe find out who these guys worked for.
Sure.
Same here. Any universal organizations, unions?
So anybody that wants to investigate them, and
Ooh, that's even with +5.
Yeah, I rolled all my good rolls last night.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's also to take your loot.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's fine as long as he doesn't take any like identifying marks.
Cal's only looting the guy that he killed.
Rips his skin
That's
off,
fair.
like-
Yeah.
That's why I said my loot, my kill, my loot.
Okay, so we got 2 18s and a 19.
yeah. So Cal, you're the first one as you are digging through the pockets of the person that you killed. You find 3 copper.
I'm rich.
Richer than you were last night.
Or as trouble was 10 seconds ago.
And you find a mark on the upper right shoulder, on the back. Looks like several crossed blades. And then a few seconds later, the rest of you find that same mark.
Have I
Several
encountered
seconds for me.
Yeah.
Have I encountered anything like this before? Particularly in this context.
Make a history check.
Yeah, would I recognize that mark?
Make a
I
history
just
check.
wanna- basically, anybody who wants to
14.
know, make a history check.
Well, mine's more for specific.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to know what organization this is affiliated with.
The fuck
Man.
is with the 19s?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go, break the streak.
I got you, fam. We're good.
Joe, quit questioning it.
Yeah, don't question why you're rolling 19.
just
So
curious.
Pharaoh, you haven't. This mark is entirely new to you. Cal and Relos.
I have my suspicions, though.
The two of you recognize the symbol as something you've seen before. Neither of you know from where.
I recognize this from somewhere, I just can't name where, sort of thing. Alright. Well,
Svorik is gonna start making his way towards the bar, to go and speak to the dwarves, and assuming because I do a lot of business in this bar, I would assume that it's protected.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I just go up to them and I say, no need to notify the guards. I'll have somebody come by and clean this up for you as soon as possible. Damn
Appreciate it.
upstarts tearing this city apart. And then I just start making my way back to my table.
The female looks at you as you approach after you make the statement,
Oh yeah, sure.
and she says to you, "What mark did they bear?"
6 blades.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That I was worried about.
They're becoming more reckless.
As the time goes on. Careful out there.
Yeah.
Rob you of your coin when you're not paying attention. Or attack you in the streets.
Luckily, I don't get out that much.
We can tell.
And then I go back to my table.
Well, so much for never getting involved. Anyway, I'll do a bit of reading, figure out what the hell is going on. In the meantime, I point to the tiefling. Try to stay out of trouble. I sort of just walk past and head back to my seat. Not giving him a chance to answer.
Cal will look up at you and say, ditto, and walk over to the seat, too.
Takes the effort to step around him.
Oh, I had to.
You could literally step between him, under him.
I can walk between his legs, but hey.
Yeah. I figure you would have taken the rude approach and just gone between his legs and be like,
Nah.
I don't think Cal's that much of a
Cal's not that much. Yeah, exactly.
dick. He's a dick. He's just not that much of a dick.
Exactly.
yeah.
Omri's gonna walk over to the tiefling and kind of just give him a look. So, what was that all about?
Apparently, they think I've cursed the land.
By yourself?
Exactly what I said.
Cal did walk away, but he is still listening to everything.
Not the
Same.
first time I've
Same
been
here.
stabbed. Never feels good.
Do you want to sit down? You probably should. You look like shit.
I'm sure I do. Just kind of stumbles over to a chair.
I'd offer you
Just
some
kidding.
food, but the short man stepped in mine.
I said I was sorry.
At the very least, you all seem to save me from whatever that was meant to be, so
I can't say anything. I didn't do shit.
Oh, mother.
Nevertheless.
Omri's gonna look at Selene and be like, didn't we talk about this? Aren't you like a druid or something? Can you give him a hand?
Okay, yeah, I can do that. I
In
can
the meantime.
maybe do that. Hold on.
In the meantime, Relos will actually pay to have the half-orc's breakfast replaced.
Alright, it's 3 copper.
Yep.
Omri's just sitting there flicking little bits of dirt out of her plate, just fucking.
Cal will hand you the 3 copper. Say, it's my fault. I should pay.
Alright. Least we can do.
Exactly.
I am so
Boy,
sorry about
reach
anything.
across the table.
Listen!
And he's just parkour, huh?
See, that's why I went around.
Yep.
My computer wouldn't let me!
It's alright.
There you go, everyone just yeeting over the table.
It's alright. If you're having major issues, just tell us what you're doing and we'll move your character and help you out as needed.
Yeah. We can help
If
as
needed,
needed.
of course.
If needed. If you're just having
Probably needed. I just wanted to stand up next to him and heal him, but you know what? I am so sorry, you guys.
Don't
It's
worry about it.
fine. It's fine.
Oh,
Roll 20 hits
God,
all of
this
us
is awful.
equally. Roll 20 hits
Some
everybody.
others.
Well, I don't think it's roll 20 for her. I think it's just her whole machine's fucked. Hey,
It
hey,
is.
hey.
Way!
My entire computer is fucked, but I can't do anything about it until my birthday, so I just have.
I
Keep
learned
resetting
that.
it. Keep restarting it.
I restart my computer before every game I play.
You go up and you
I boop him.
boop him on the nose, and he regains all of his health.
Heal him for 13. Yay!
Whoop.
Yeah. That's like 6 more than I needed. But I'll take it.
So, aside from being accused of cursing the land upon which those people walked, nothing else?
They may not have taken too kindly to my proselytizing.
Proselytizing.
Preaching.
I know what prophetizing means.
Well,
To who?
oh my god. The Pharaoh.
The Pharaoh.
One of many titles, but the one he prefers to be called.
What are the other titles? I've never heard of the Pharaoh.
I have such titles as, The Watching Sphinx, Three-Lobed Eye. Those are the 3 most common that I know of. Well, common. The god is not very well known in these lands.
I'd say. You don't look like you're from these lands.
You can say that.
I just did, so yeah, I can.
Indeed. Because out of game, I don't remember which continent Vasselheim's on. I haven't said where I'm from.
That's fine.
Well, it's across the Aspen Sea to the
Yeah,
east.
for player knowledge, it's Asilra
Astilra. Okay.
with an
Yeah.
I.
Okay. So. Okay, but Pharaoh would know that being from there. Okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
exactly.
I hail from Vasselheim, Asildra.
No. Surprisingly, I'm not that interested. I really don't know why I asked. Anyways,
I guess to be nice. Surely I don't know.
so what are you doing here in Turst?
Well, a new religion cannot spread if it is not shared with others. And those in Vasselheim did not take quite kindly to new religions cropping up. So I found myself here. Hoping to establish some faith.
So you thought just wandering around preaching about a god in a land that is already has its own fair share, that you would just find tons of people to follow you around just like that?
No, it's never that easy. But there will be some who come to my side, and from them, it slowly grows.
What does your god have that other gods don't?
What does any god have that another god does not? It's all a matter of choice of personal preference.
I guess. But you're not gonna get anyone to follow you with that attitude, or with that terrible, terrible sales pitch.
You'd be surprised.
Met
Yeah.
the man literally a few seconds ago, and you're already talking to him about.
Alright, well. Hopefully you feel better after my friend here helped you.
Indeed, and I do
Acquaintance.
thank you. I do thank you for that. Like I said, not the first time I've been stabbed, but it never feels good.
No, it doesn't. And with that, I'm gonna get up and walk over towards the corner table where our little rogue friend is at.
Okay. So Svork, as you're sitting there, you see these 2, or 3 technically, talking. And then the half-orc gets up from the table and approaches you.
I kind of just watch her walk over. Do you sit down?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Continue to watch you as you sit down, and then a moment goes by, and I'm just like, "Can I help you?"
I think you're the person that I need to talk to. Maybe.
Is that so?
Well, if I can guess, you're probably the person I need to talk to about any sort of... how would we put this? Not exactly lawful activities.
You see, the gnome's eyes just under the brim of his hat kind of dart over to the two people at the bar, because it's the only other people that, besides your group, that he doesn't recognize. And he said, "What type of work are you looking for?"
I don't know. I just want to... Well, actually, I do know. But, got any people, maybe, that need to be brought in? Willing or unwilling?
Well, there's always people that need to be found. Just depends on how crazy the person is that's going to look for them.
I am keeping a very close ear to this situation.
So
Your ears are big
now-
enough that they should be able to pick up everything going on in this tavern, so...
Yeah, exactly.
With those ears, I should be.
Yeah, with ears like Raylos has.
He hears everything.
Meanwhile, I've cracked open my book and I'm beginning to write.
I wouldn't be
Also-
surprised if Relos's ears make soaring.
To be fair, I'm not speaking at, like, the loudest volume I have.
No, but Raylos has big as fuck ears.
He could
I'd be
be
surprised if they
hard
put
of hearing elephant.
Svork on each.
Also, those wonderful people that joined us earlier that are no longer among us. You know something about them?
New to town, huh?
Yep, passing through.
Yeah, they're relatively new as well.
Specific
no.
group.
Yeah, bunch of reckless youngins trying to make a name for themselves.
Do those reckless youngins have a name?
I kind of lean in a little bit, and kind of gesture for you to lean in too.
I'll lean in.
And then I'll just whisper to you. They call themselves the Six Blades. No idea why. They don't
Kind of a stupid
wield
name.
six blades.
That's what the marking was for.
Yeah.
They've been a
Honestly,
problem here.
I think it just looks like a butthole, but whatever.
No, I kind of got the same sort of vibe. Wasn't really sure. So, how long have they been around?
Year or two. I haven't been around these parts that often myself.
Where were you from? Where'd you get sent from? I guess would be more appropriate.
From a bunch of places. Most recently, though, Western.
Who were you with there? Or everywhere?
Friends of a like mind.
A like mind. Do those like-minded people have a name? Anyone I would know?
Maybe. But prefer not to say with present company.
Gotcha. Well, I'll, do you have any work for me?
Maybe. Go into my bag. Josh, do I have any work for her?
You do,
Well,
yes.
I'm just picturing he's like, roll for wet work.
Is it something specific, or do you just want me to run with it?
Just run with it.
All right.
Kill that tiefling.
See that poor
The
guy over
unfortunate thing is that that's actually probably realistic.
Yeah. Oh, got a couple of jobs here. Some I've already given out to others. Some that are too crazy for people to take.
there? I always like crazy.
Well, then, I've got one for you right here.
Giggity.
And and I'll pull out a picture, like a rough artist sketch of someone.
The guy who maybe just ran away?
No, it's
Half work that you have no idea who.
Billy Mays.
Billy Mays.
With another fantastic product.
Yeah.
This one is particularly useful.
He's a yeah. Sorcerer Warlock.
Sorcerer Warlock Billy Mays.
Yeah.
This is
I will
a-
one
grab
Warlock.
I'll continue to say this one. Been doing
I
some
love you, Joe.
shady dealings, and not with friends of ours. We need to find out who.
That's it. I have to find a person. And you want... Is there any particular... You know... Details?
Well,
How you want them brought back?
preferably alive, so we can find out who his contacts are.
When you say alive, you just want him to be able to talk?
Yes.
I can work with that. I'll reach out and take the artist sketch of this individual. And I'll stand up and in Thieves' Cant, I'll say, "Thank you, comrade," and walk away.
Just a slight nod.
Thieves' Camp, so heavily Russian. Got it.
Listen.
Yes, comrade, thank you for information.
See,
I look forward to doing the business.
I want to make a Mind Flayer wizard that just talks
What do you
like
want me
that.
to say? Like, thanks, dude.
No,
problem,
no,
bro.
no. I'm just
We appreciate the contract for the motherland.
that just makes me think of my Mind Flayer wizard that I want to play that talks like that. And he's the weird one because nobody else talks like that. they kick him out, just like, what the? Stop! Get out!
Oh wait, I forgot something. Walk back to the table. Yoink.
Walk back
Yes.
to the table first.
At this point, I think your food has been replaced.
Yeah, second breakfast.
Probably. Walk
Just
back
kind
and
of
be like,
squinting at you as you come back, like, what?
just gonna like have the roll of paper in my hand and sort of like tap it on the table and be like, any idea? Good place to start?
You still got that scraper in your car, right?
No, my paper's in my hand, not in the car.
By muting.
Scraper. Not paper.
Oh, I heard.
Yeah.
Sorry, roommate.
No
So-
excuse.
We don't know
Elder
what you're
Class.
talking about.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Do you know where to start, or a
Any-
good place to
Yeah,
start?
you got a good place for me to start?
Well, apparently runs some kind of bookshop, but there's not enough people to go in and out or to stay aloft. So clearly he's doing something on the side.
So you want me to bring you back a shopkeep? Okay, well,
You'd be surprised how many shopkeeps do stuff on the side.
Question: is his name Randall?
God damn it.
I mean, obviously,
Alright,
we're going
well.
after Billy May.
Improv.
You're welcome, Josh.
And with that, without saying anything, I turn and walk back to my table to enjoy my
Second
new
breakfast.
meal. Yeah, second breakfast. I just sit down and start eating while keeping an eye on the door, but eating.
I am quite surprised that you have not taken an interest to the giant thing standing behind you.
And the tiny thing to his side.
Not yet. Hey, there's food, alright? It was stepped on.
I've seen
Phil,
Minotaurs.
sorry,
Yeah.
Jesus. I feel
food that
attacked.
has then being replaced.
Do you want to really feel attacked, little man?
Was that
Wow.
a short joke?
Uh-oh.
Was that a short joke?
Cow rage.
I don't know. Why don't you come over here and find out?
He will punch
We
you in
need
the
to-
kneecap if you make a short joke.
I was right about to say, like, why don't you come up here?
Yeah,
You
I'm
might
just
have to
waiting for
jump
him
to
to
hear me, but
step up to the challenge.
Shut up.
I mean, you wouldn't have needed the second breakfast if you didn't have to get on the table to do anything.
I like how
I
Pharaoh
said I
has
was
been.
fucking sorry. I even
I like
bought
how
you another
this-
meal.
I like how this whole time Pharaoh has been both writing and prestidigitating the blood away.
Just like,
like-
being a maid and a writer at the same time.
More or less.
I'm just gonna take her plate and go over to this table so that she can watch
Watch the
bar.
door. Oh, and the
and
bar.
the bar.
I mean, for the most part, Relos is sort of just in his notes, writing down what he'd just seen and making a copy of that symbol he just saw. And of course, his usual method of writing, which nobody can understand.
Yeah, the one who can best understand it without magic is Pharaoh, because just sheer amount of languages.
My question is, how? This is totally out of character, but how the hell does an elephant hold a pencil or pen?
That's a.
Oh my! The trunk.
Oh, yeah, he uses his trunk.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Just
I
like
have
his two
regular
giant
hands.
feet, like.
Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
Wasn't sure.
Oh, it's so weird though to think of an elephant with hands. It's like that fucking Mantor you guys just showed. Oh, it's so weird.
You don't want to think about it,
what-
but you gotta think about it.
What makes you? Yeah, I mean, Pharaoh's probably seen something like that before.
When I look at this piece of paper that I was given, what do I see in this artist sketch, Mr. DM?
In your artist sketch, you see a regular knoll.
Goddamn.
Fuck off.
Is it a knoll?
Nice.
It actually is a
knoll.
knoll.
Okay.
It's a regular no.
Regular knoll, regular. Yeah, it's a knoll.
It's Billy Maws.
Billy
I
Knowles.
like the picture like a knoll
Billy
with
Knowles.
just like a small pair of glasses on like the end of his like dog nose.
Yeah.
At the end of the snout.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Knowles live in this town, right? Just as like
Oh, yeah.
48% of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. When I was coming into town, did I happen to see this particular Null?
Make a history check.
I mean, how easy is it for you to distinguish a null from another null?
And I have advantage on this. Yay. He's 3. Oh man.
Oh, sorry, 15%, not 48%.
You don't remember seeing that individual.
Wait, you can take all of the humanoids as a.
Yeah, they changed it now.
I thought it was just specific ones.
No, they changed it so it's just humanoids.
Okay. That's a vast category.
I know.
Well, I guess monstrosity is too, so. Anyways.
So yeah, I'm just gonna sit in the corner, eating my food, watching everybody else, and examining and studying my picture.
Oh my god, I'm giving him the entertainer background.
Raylos?
You know you're distracted.
No.
Oh, got it.
Jesus.
While there's just kind of silent eating going on in this tavern.
The scratching of pens.
Writing.
Yeah, as Raylos and
and
Pharaoh are both writing.
I'm just going to go back into my bag and write into my messenger book that a cleanup crew is needed at this tavern. And then I put the book back into my bag.
I mean, I'm cleaning up some of it. I'm cleaning up
Someone
the
needs to
blood.
get rid of the bot.
Yeah, I know. The blood will be mostly gone by the time that gets there. But, yeah.
You can't prestidigitate a
bleeding.
body away.
I know. I'm just
Cleans
cleaning
up
up
the blood, but they bleed more, so he keeps cleaning that up, but they bleed more.
Yeah, more or less. Just stop bleeding. God damn it. Hoping we could knock one of them out. Oh well. Or that we could knock the main guy out. That's fine.
Oh my god, Nestor. He needs to have like a 20 to charisma though, because he's Billy Mays. Like,
Yeah, I'll fix it.
I have a Billy Mays expat in Big Billy, who's a merchant,
Yikes.
and his intimidation factor is literally, I don't roll for it. Just if you piss him off, you will know.
Alright,
He just
anyway.
stares into your soul. But anyways,
But what time of day is it, Josh?
It's morning.
Oh, it's like early morning.
you know, just a light morning shank.
About... I imagine
Someone had their
around,
Wheaties today.
Around, like, a little later, unless anybody stops Ritos, he's gonna end up heading to his, usual work.
Usual what?
Usual work
Yeah, his usual work.
out on the fields.
Doing the one thing that he can be good at.
Anything strength related.
when Omri notices giant elephant man looking like he's about to get up and leave, she's gonna get up and walk over to the bar to Cal and Rilos and hold up her
No, real
character art. Well, I know, but they're still both
Oh.
over there.
Yeah.
She's gonna hold up her character art of this particular knoll and just ask them, do you guys know this knoll? Seen this knoll?
What? Would I know this knoll from my time laying low here?
You're laying low here.
Make a intelligence check.
Sphoric watches her do this and just does a very subtle facepalm.
Why?
Hey, it's not like it's written on it like wanted, dead or alive. I'm
Well,
assuming.
no, but still.
20.
And besides, no one, Josh ever said they overheard the whole conversation, so.
You don't.
I look at Cal.
I
What about you?
don't believe so.
No, you don't. Neither of you.
No.
Doesn't look familiar to me at all.
How long have you two even been here?
Couple days.
A while.
Also, Cal.
They haven't left since they came in.
Hey, I've been getting free room and board for my work. I don't
You've
know
been
about
getting
that.
passed out in the bar.
Also true. Also, I'm
Alright,
gonna
well.
I'll take care of that later, actually.
Army's gonna push in between them and hold it up to the barkeep and be like, "What about you? You seen this knoll?"
Looks like a knoll.
I know it looks like a knoll. Do you know this knoll?
That particular one?
Yes,
Doors,
this
known for
particular
that.
knoll. Do you know him?
Doors known for that
might-
incredible race.
Or her? I don't even know what these things all
I
look
might.
the same.
What's
might.
it to use?
Who's asking?
I'm gonna point over at Spork in the corner and be like, "Him."
Why?
Oh my god. In this,
Oh my god.
like, if someone could sink deeper into a chair,
He's just like, no.
just hat brim down, it's like, oh my god, she didn't really just point at me, did she?
She
Yeah,
didn't
just,
really
like,
just
straight
sell
out
me
arm.
out.
You're
But
known
not-
too.
Yeah, not even didn't look at him, just pointed at him while holding up the picture with the other hand, being like, "He asked."
Seeing as everybody's significantly distracted, Rios is gonna hand a tattered notebook to Cal and be like, "You know what to do with it."
I'm literally standing right in between you two, so.
I'm moving away from. I'm like, I'm assuming you've pushed past this towards the bar,
Well,
so
I
I'm
mean,
just like
you guys
stepping
are both
forward.
at the bar still, so I just pushed it kind of in between you.
I mean, do they share a language that she doesn't know? That's the question.
But yeah, if I point at Spork and say that he wants to know, does the barkeep know more?
He doesn't seem to budge at all.
It
He kind
doesn't
of
seem-
stares at you and blinks a little bit.
Yeah.
She's gonna kind of like narrow her eyes at him, roll up her piece of paper. Fucking Hick Towns. And she's gonna leave.
Wow.
Yeah.
On her way out, though, she's gonna look at Saladia and be like, "If you want to come, if you're bored, I'm leaving." And she's gonna go.
As you begin leaving, you hear a voice from the table next to yours.
Oh shit, I forgot she was even
woman.
there. God damn it.
I was gonna go
Right,
see if I
missed
could
one.
talk to her, but
And
y'all decided you
as the two of you begin to make your exit, she, without looking at you, just kind of speaks and says, "Usually bartenders are persuaded with coin."
Omri's just gonna look over. Be like, "Well, I'm short on that right now. Why do you think I'm looking for this fucking knoll?"
What do you think of doing this job?
Not the only thing in this bar that's short.
oh,
Oh god.
fuck.
Oh
Really?
god.
Oh.
Cal's
Josh.
gonna start walking.
Why do you want? Why do you want us to fight this woman, Josh?
Cal, you walking over?
To be fair, when I made this NPC, that's her personality.
Cal, you,
Omri
Cal
will
gonna
ask
start
her,
walking?
though, if she knows the knoll.
I don't. I'm not from around here.
Cal knows better.
I was like,
Gets
she
off the
just
stool, gets back
Well,
on
He
the
hops
stool.
down,
Well-
looks at
well-
her.
Yeah. Probably just remembered.
Sits back
She
down.
just cut she cut 2 dudes' throats like it was nothing. I'm not gonna fuck with that.
Exactly why I said he knows better.
Yeah, he's just like, no.
Yeah. At most, you'll punch Pharaoh in the kneecap.
I mean, I am the easiest one to punch, although I don't think it does any damage.
Considering her options, though, Omri goes back to the bartender. Be like, listen, the guy over there, the guy over there points his fork again, very
You
obviously.
keep selling him out.
All right.
Be like,
Second
He'll be
time
paying.
second time she points at me, I just kind of clear my throat a little bit, collect my things, and walk out the door.
that's the one who's going to be paying me. And I saw him come over here and talk to you earlier, so I'm guessing you probably know him. So if you help me find this Knoll, I'll tell him to give you some of the reward. How about that?
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
you're trying to.
Fork, why?
You're trying to do that, but these people know Zvorik.
I know. Oh boy.
So yeah, they're probably like, yeah, right. That's a perception.
I went
Not
with
a persuasion.
Persuasion's even
I don't
worse.
know.
Oh no. Oh no.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh. Listen, she's not super smart, okay? Leave her alone.
It's fine.
Maggie,
I'm smart. I'm just really easy to kill.
the bartender looks over at the bouncer. Just says, "Maggie, do me a favor. Escort the bitch off the property."
Ooh, fuck.
Cal was drinking and he does a spit take.
I'm just like, well,
You-
I don't
you
know what
watch-
to look like.
The bouncer normally keeps her arms crossed, and as she stands there, and as she unfolds her arms, you watch as this bright red energy shoots up her veins,
Oh, fuck.
and she, well, you would be up here at this point.
Oh yeah.
You better move yourself. Right into the line of fire.
And she steps right next to you, and I need you to make a contested athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay.
I
I
don't know what
see,
she
because-
can do, but that's scary and that's awesome at the same time.
Oh motherfucker.
Well, I ain't helping you.
I have a plus
And nobody
5.
fucks up. Nobody fucks up.
She picks you up rather easily.
Hey, dwarves are strong,
I
man.
know. I'm just imagining a short dwarf lifting a half orc. It's just funny.
It's
Well,
not that.
the thing is, the part you didn't notice right away is that as she lifts you up, her form grows,
Oh.
What?
and she is now hulking above you.
Oh, yes!
Oh god.
Nobody fucks with Maggie.
Oh, she's got that enlarged. Hell yeah.
And she just brings you here
I love
and
this
just
woman.
drops you outside the door,
I love this woman.
and then kicks you in the side of the face.
Ooh!
You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
I don't even get to try and dodge that kick. I'm sad.
No, she
It's an
she
attack.
hit you.
Yeah, I
Very
know.
large foot to the
I
face.
know. A really large foot.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, another 1d4 damage for being enlarged.
Oh shit.
One more. So you take 7 points.
7.
Alright.
That would have put me back down to 2. and me having been here for a while would be aware of what Mag can do.
Yep.
So it's just like, yeah, that's about right.
That's why Cal started watching.
That's why I started head down eating.
So I was watching the whole time.
She didn't
Oh,
even
what?
have to draw her spear.
That's good. I don't want her to. I don't want her to have to.
Omri just gets up and wipes the blood that is most definitely coming out of her mouth.
Yeah.
And
You
then
probably
just
lost a tooth too.
goes back
Probably.
to looking at her Knoll artwork. and studying it.
Solani is just gonna make sure she has all of her stuff and just kind of wave at everybody and be like, I hope you feel better. Hope you don't get hurt again. To Pharaoh as she like,
I'll try not to.
fucking mute. Just kind of meets up with the
This has been an interesting morning, but now I have to go do the most boring work ever in order to keep living here.
Yeah, you and me both.
I ain't leaving this fucking. I should, because then they're just gonna come back.
Via Relos will definitely hand you a tattered, burned notebook, Cal, and be like, you know what to do with it.
Yep. I have no idea.
I was just telling you, get rid of it. Burn it. Get rid of it entirely. Make sure nobody can read it.
The woman sitting nearby to you, as she watches Solania leave, just looks over at you and she says, "You might want to follow them."
Fortunately, I think you may be right.
Of course I am.
I don't exactly care for the half-orc.
He's your best bet at staying alive if you're being hunted by the Six Blades.
That's right.
I'm afraid I'm not aware of them. What are they?
You'll find out. Everyone does. She stays in company of a healer.
Maybe the first time I've been persecuted. I'll just stand up and start falling after Solania. yeah, just afterwards. Sorry about the mess that had to be made. I've helped clean up where I can, but
It's fine. It seems I've been contacted to clean this mess up.
very well. Hopefully the rest of your day goes better.
Better than yours.
Indeed.
Alright. So, that was great.
Is that any way you thought that was gonna go?
That's exactly how I thought that was going to go.
Yeah, with me almost dying.
Confrontational half-orc. Hey.
Really? Really? As soon as they all surrounded me, I was like, well, I'm probably dead.
So, Solania, after you walk out slightly down the street following Omri, Pharaoh catches back up to you.
I didn't know if you guys could actually hear me. My phone was freaking out for a second. She's gonna kind of turn and look at him and be like, hello again. And then look at Omri. I can't talk to him right. He's the nice one.
Omri's just gonna look back. He's purple, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I figured, but maybe.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna consider him the pretty one now.
Like closer to like the color of obsidian.
Oh,
Okay.
gotcha.
Like a
look
purplish
back and
black.
She'd be like, you can talk to him, but I mean, do you really want to?
I don't know. Do I?
I was just messing with you. Yes, you can talk to him if you want to.
That's entirely up to your own discretions. You are your own person.
Why are you following us, by the way?
Well, as it's been recently brought to my attention, it seems that there are people out for my blood, and well, I don't exactly say about having to follow others around. If they do come back, it's best to stay in numbers.
Well, if you're going to be hanging around, we're just going to unroll our paper and be like, have you seen this doll?
Now, I know I didn't specify how long I've been here, but it's been a couple of months. Would I have to...
An intelligence check.
Okay. And
her longer than realized.
I probably haven't been paying attention to most people who don't talk to me. So
Surprisingly, you recognize the Knoll.
okay.
Because
afraid.
you've seen them,
Mhm.
you just don't know where.
Yeah, so I
Then
wouldn't,
again,
really, I wouldn't really know anything about them then.
Nope. Not unless she spills the information that Sword gave her. But just looking at the knoll does not bring anything up for you.
I'm afraid I recognize them, but only just based on what they look like. I would know nothing else about them.
So you've seen him before, or it, her? What do you call
Them,
these things?
yes, I Null's male and female, just like her own. This, however, I have no idea of how to distinguish off the bat. I'm not experienced in dealing with Nulls,
But you've seen this knoll,
so it
or at least you
seems,
think you have.
as far as I know.
Do you know where all the bookshops are in this town?
I know a fair amount. I do like to keep myself well read.
Do you know a bookshop that happens to be run by a knoll or frequented by knolls?
That's an excellent question there.
Does he?
Yeah.
Nani?
Give me a history check on this one.
Okay. Shh, I'm getting worse.
Jesus Christ! What are these rolls?
You know that in this small town there are 2 bookstores.
Ah, yes, I know all 2 of them.
That's fair. This place is
One of which
small.
is centrally located, is 3 stories tall. It easily stands out amongst pretty much everything, and is
The one I would probably
well trafficked.
The one I would not frequent then.
The other one is a smaller building, appears to be mostly run down and abandoned, and is located on the outer rim of the town.
There we go. That's my shady bookshop. I'm aware of 2. One is more central. Other than it being large, prominently, and well trafficked, I don't know much about that one. The other one, however, is the one I more frequent. As far as I know, that
You,
one.
however, recollect that place being run by an elf.
However, the one I frequent is run by an elf, so process of elimination.
True. Alright, well, let's make a deal here, I guess. You help me find this particular knoll, and,
In
me
this
and-
particular bookstore?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, if you help me find this
Never
knoll,
read.
you can stick around with, me and Solania here. I was about to say salami, which was really bad.
I mean,
I was like, nope,
Why
not
not? You mess up
salami.
with everybody else's names.
I know.
no.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
she
call
only
it-
does that with mine.
I know. I was gonna call her pointy ears, but she's nice and young and nice, so I won't.
Nice. Yeah. I was about to say, Omri?
I know. Also,
Omri's
Omri has pointy ears, but let's leave it
Well,
alone.
no, just nice and young. Just like, I think Omri's a little lonely.
But yeah, so if you help me find this knoll, in the meantime, you can stick around with us too, and maybe have less chance of being jumped in an alley and left for dead. Or
Indeed.
have something done to you that is worse than death.
During this entire time, I'm just kind of rocking on my heels. And waves
Hey.
when her name is mentioned.
Hey, Omri.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll an insight check on me.
What am I inciting?
You'll find
You'll
out.
find out.
Oh no! You fucks!
No, you'll find out.
Glad I'm not there.
Oh my god!
Eh,
You won't
I
find
can't
out.
roll like above a 10! Other than
Okay,
the
never mind then.
120.
Roll
Oh,
Never mind.
aggressively.
I was like, just for fun, I want you to make a deception check.
Oh, me? Okay.
Yeah.
4. Oh,
Oh my god!
Saw that coming.
Yeah, no, Pharaoh is very good at hiding.
Oy.
I knew I
Anyways.
wasn't going to be less than a 5, but I wanted to see if she at least.
Yeah, see if I
It would
rolled
have had to
low.
be. It would have had to be a nat 1.
Nat 1.
It would have had to be, but it was possible.
Yeah, it was possible. 1 in 20.
And it was no. I very much believe whatever you're lying to me about.
No, it wasn't a lie. It was
okay.
more. It was more to read.
See motive.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes. Sense
Anyway.
motive, sense intention, but
So
not really intention. More sense. Doesn't matter.
you coming or what?
Shadiness.
Yeah. Shadiness. That's an
General
acceptable.
sketch.
That's an acceptable offer to me.
Sounds good. Plania, the big. I don't even know what to call her. I guess I'll call her bitch. They called me bitch. She kicked me really hard. Like really hard.
Yes,
Mind
Maggie.
giving me help with that? Maggie?
Yep.
Alright, well, Maggie the bitch kicked me really hard.
Well, I don't know what you said, but that's usually an honor reserved for rather rowdy ones.
People don't like half-orcs. You just kind of get used to it.
That's fair.
just like the cocked eyebrow. People don't like half orcs.
But, do you mind helping me out like you helped Eggplant Purple Boy over here earlier?
Okay. He does kind of look like an eggplant. Okay.
I know, right?
Da-da.
No, that's a fair assessment.
Well, let me do the things. Mm.
6!
Almost. Yeah, almost back to full. One off.
Close. That was that one extra point from being fucking enlarged that got me.
So
Just
I'm
got a
guessing.
constant reminder of how you fucked up.
So
She kicked you, so she dealt her 1 damage plus her strength mod.
yeah, strong woman.
Meow.
Yeah, I just pictured that point. If it was Pharaoh, he'd just be like, "Leaving." You don't have to. I'll be leaving myself.
Alright. Flania, do you want to come with as I go look for this knoll? Did you see the snow when we were coming into town? I didn't ask you. Literally, I'd ask everybody, have you seen the snow?
So Lonnie,
I mean,
there's,
she was
there's
with
no
you,
chance
so-
you would have seen it. Yeah.
No, I know. She's...
Well, maybe her
She was with you, so
21
you would've
passive
seen it.
perception.
I mean, she's probably more perceptive than I am, but
She
she's
is.
also an airhead, so...
She's guaranteed more. She's more perceptive than all of us. She's like a 21. Was that 21 or 22?
It's 22
do
because
you-
it's 17 plus
Yeah.
5.
Do you want to come with us, or do you... I mean, you just asked me to take you somewhere, so here's somewhere. You can go off on your own if you want to.
I would like to come along. More adventure and fun if there are others with us.
Especially if
Yeah,
these.
what we're going to do isn't exactly considered fun. But,
Neither is fighting
you know,
off wolves, yet here we are.
Neither is being stabbed in the ribs, but
I figured it was the kidney, but sure.
That was my dog, sorry. Alright, well,
shut up,
go
Elephant
to
Man.
this.
You're not here.
so, bookstore.
Ooh.
Big one. So you said the one you go to is run by an elf?
The one in the outskirts of town is run by an elf, so if there's one run by an elf here, of the two that I know of, would have to be the one in the center of town.
Alright, well, center of town bookstore. We go. Omri heads
Okay.
for... Wait, did he point it out? I'm guessing you said it was, like, obvious and, like, is higher than all the other buildings?
It's pretty prominent, so
Okay. Towards that thing.
yeah.
So, as they leave, Sforik, who's been in the alley watching this exchange the entire time, turns away, thinks to himself for a second, reaches into his bag and takes out a particular coin. Flips it, puts it on his hand, and mumbles to himself, traveler guide me, and then look at it. Shit. And then follows.
Damn it!
Point toss is always a great way.
Guess gotta follow these fucking schmucks.
Do we notice him following us?
You don't.
notice this particular no?
I mean, yeah, I mean that is a good question.
I would be following
Yeah, if he's trying to be stealthy.
Incognitus.
Yeah. I mean, make a stealth check.
I mean, it's
Roll on that one.
it's pretty probable that Solania knows.
Let's see what happens.
You're all as bad as me. You can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Isn't that
Sleight
sleight
of
of
hand?
hand?
Why'd you roll sleight?
Oh, sorry. It's right next to stealth, and it's
I mean,
the
it's
I did
the
the same
same
thing
roll
earlier.
either way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah, all
as all of you guys are beginning to walk away, you hear behind you
That's on all
a very like you hear the slight shit, and then you hear
And you turn around, you see him ducking behind carts.
yeah, he's like hiding behind.
Just just the most like Scooby Doo.
He's hiding behind a see-through door.
See him.
Yeah,
A see-through door. What the fuck?
yeah, like a glass door.
On your side, it's like, it looks like it's
Oh,
not
it's a
transparent, but on the
one-way
other side,
door.
it is.
One way, yeah.
Yeah.
One-way door.
Yeah, one-way mirror door.
And the two of you others that were just kind of like leaving see this whole thing happen as well.
Like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm not gonna lie, that's quite funny.
Oh, I don't disagree.
Suspicion grows from Pharaoh. Just, oh good, another one.
I kinda
Omri's just
wanna
gonna
follow him just to
stop.
see what bullshit happens.
Omri's just gonna stop and like look
Yeah.
at Sforik like, what are you
But
doing?
first, we stop on the way. Take care of that thing first.
Oh, that won't be a problem.
Sforik just doesn't respond, pretending as if he hasn't been noticed.
Pretending he hasn't been noticed.
She's just gonna like yell out in thieves' camp,
How-
like, I can
how-
see you.
How
How do you
close?
yell in thieves' camp?
How-
You
Question.
yell really loud.
Question.
You speak loudly.
Question.
Can't.
How close is Sforik?
He's about 20 feet away.
Good. You do realize I can
We
see
can
you?
see you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
He just kind of
Yeah. Nobody else hears it but him.
after a moment of slight shock, he's just like clears his throat, brushes off his jacket, and then steps out of his quote hiding place unquote, and he says, "Well, after that display of your skills in the tavern, I thought I would follow to make sure nothing else happened."
You say out loud.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
just picturing like they heard the coin flip earlier too.
It wasn't that bad. Jeez. It was a 2,
Yeah,
not a
no,
1.
I would say it would have not have been heard.
No.
You totally, after my display of skills, you walked out and left me hanging there. So, why are you actually coming along?
Well, honestly, to make sure you don't embarrass yourself.
He mentioned a god. We can be
Like she did
Jesus
earlier to
buddies.
you.
You're not there.
Normally, the
I'm
ones
just
who
saying.
give these out, as I like wave my paper, rolled up paper, don't come along for them.
And usually when I give them out, I'm not immediately pointed to as the source of the information.
There should be some manner of subtlety or not a manhunt.
I mean, you never told me to keep you out of it, so...
I believe the contract that was
It's a
implied.
common courtesy that someone in your line should know.
I don't even do this kind of thing, and I understand that.
Was I talking to you, Purple Man?
No, but you don't seem to be doing a very good job of talking at all, so...
Go back to muttering to your god, okay? You're just sticking along so that you have friends and so you don't look alone.
Yes, friends, that's a word.
Well, I mean, I don't think anyone's gonna believe that the gnome is your bodyguard, so...
Oh, you'd be quite
I've
surprised.
seen some very buff bodyguards in my time.
I've seen very many gnomes who are quite effective as bodyguards. But they lack in stature. They more than make up for in fighting spirit.
Or he's just gonna, like, roll her eyes and be like... Why
But
did,
in any
why
case,
did I actually make this deal? Never mind.
But in any case, if we actually have something to be doing, I believe we should be getting back to it.
Alright, well... To the bookstore.
Okay.
On trucking.
So you go to the bookstore.
And there's no notes.
It's
Fuck you
closed!
You,
It's a Sunday. Oh no, wait, that's a library.
you find that this particular bookstore is named the Wile E. Coyote.
Ugh.
Jesus. More puns, please.
I read the first book on the shelf. Is it published by Acme?
No, actually,
Damn it.
it's punished by. Published. Sorry, my bad. My bad.
Punished.
Punished.
This book is punished by...
That's a
Whoa.
bad book.
That's a bad book.
Look, it might be a
This
book on
book's
BDSM.
got some kinks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weirdly enough, the title of it is "That Bitch."
That bitch.
I can just picture someone reading
is-
the book, flipping to a page,
Is the cover
holding the corner of the page, and
Yeah.
then
Like
just
that,
saying,
don't you?
"Yeah, take that."
that bitch is. Does the cover have either a half orc or a dwarf on?
Oh, it has a Roadrunner.
Oh, okay.
Oh god. It's a very frustrating book to read.
Alright,
As soon as you feel like you're getting it, it slips away from you.
walk into the... Is it open?
Yeah, it's open.
Is it open?
Just gotta ask, you never
Yeah.
know.
Walk into the door.
Eldritch blast the door open. Just-
I'm gonna wait like 20 seconds after they go in, and then like go in after them and just kind of go to the side and start
Pretend
perusing.
you're not with us.
Yeah.
Pretend I'm not with them, just kind of perusing the shelves, but really I'm just listening to everything that's happening.
Okay.
I put my paper away as well.
Have you seen this? No. Yes. Every
Yes.
day.
I
But-
know it. It's me.
So you
It-
walk
it-
into the
me.
bookstore. And are immediately greeted by a lot of people. It is very jam-packed. There are people kind of swarming the shelves. You do find a counter near the door that seems to have several different people, all of which are half-elves.
All half elves.
Yep. Seem to be working, collecting coin from people and giving them their books that they want. These are the clerks that are running the place. There are a few others in that are dressed similarly to them that are answering questions for people.
Whoops. Not attacking things, my bad.
Starts fucking just hacking at
Yeah.
the fucking cards, like,
What a
Yeah,
waste of a nat 20.
yeah. All of this is heresy against the Pharaoh.
Jesus.
No, my character sheet wouldn't open.
So the clerks are half
I'm just-
elves.
The clerks are half elves.
Are there any gnolls in this stuff?
I like how we're following and just watching this play out.
You see a few gnolls in the store, none of which seem to be
The gnoll
part
I'm
of the
looking
business. Yes. Not that particular gnoll.
for. Not that particular gnoll. All right.
If the Loxodon enters the shop after us, I'm just like, the fuck are they doing here?
If the Loxodon enters the shop after you, just
There
wait
ain't gonna.
what happens.
Yeah, there ain't gonna be a doorway left.
I would duck and be gingerly
Okay,
gingerly
well-
about the whole door situation.
it might be more just your bulk, not your height.
Oh, he's small enough to fit through the door.
Yeah, I'm like
Gnolls are
7'8".
made. I would say they're made larger because of the gnolls.
Wow, how big are gnolls?
Slightly bigger than humans.
Oh, so they're like 6 foot, 6 to 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Big hyena boys and girls. There goes my net
I'm
20.
assuming we can consider the book successfully gotten rid of,
Yeah, probably.
Oh yeah.
Won't take you very long.
burned, crushed, and probably done some other things to it.
Cal just has to run a couple doors down, throw a book in a fire, and
It's done.
Prestidigitation the fire out.
It's a blacksmith's fire.
I know.
It was already tattered and burned to begin
Yeah,
with.
yeah. A, it's yeah. A, it would be really hard to put out. B, the blacksmith. Would be, the fuck, dude.
Exactly.
that's a tiefling putting out my fires. I'm gonna poke it with a stick.
Or should I stick my hand up its ass?
It
Jesus.
smells like a puppet.
Listen, a commoner has 1 lower AC than I do.
On average.
On
On
average,
average. Well, yeah,
this is a
yeah,
blacksmith.
yeah. That's true. He could have. Yeah, he could very well have some armor. He's got the leather apron of protection.
He's wearing a full suit of plate mail.
Oh my god!
Jesus.
He would die of heat stroke.
Nope,
Say.
he's a fire ganassi.
Oh, okay. Fire genasi. Anybody who has fire damage resistance would be fine then.
Yeah.
What does
So-
even happen?
Could be a
I
fellow
don't even
tiefling.
know. All right.
Alright,
So
anyway, so
making it to the bookstore,
yeah.
walking in, seeing half elf clerks. All right. You said this place was like 3 stories, right?
3 stories tall?
There are
Sorry, I was
stairs.
yawning.
I was like, oh my god, okay. I didn't realize it was so exciting. 3 stories tall. Oh my god.
Yeah, 3 stories tall. There is a staircase.
All right. I'm just gonna be like walking around, just like as if I'm perusing, while also people watching, and just kind of slowly
Asking
make
people,
my
have you seen
way-
the snow?
Make my way upstairs. Nope. Not talk to anyone. Just,
Okay,
you know.
you go up the staircase. You find more people, more half elves, and another staircase.
And not
that
the knoll
one
I'm looking
with-
for.
No gnolls up on this floor. But you do see a rope across the stairs going to the 3rd floor.
What does it say? Like restricted section? Is this Harry
Nope.
Potter?
It's just a rope.
Okay.
Seems to be blocking the staircase, but there is a rope.
Hmm.
I'm gonna just like go walk over towards the staircase, not like try and move or anything, but just like look around at the staircase as if I'm curious as to like what's up there, and try and like look up the stairs, see if
Okay.
anybody comes over to like.
You are very quickly approached by one of the half elves. Yes, thank you, Joe.
That's what I'm here for.
Who is very quick in saying, "Can I help you?"
Oh, hi there. Just wondering. It's my first time here. What's up here?
More books.
Are we allowed to go look at the books?
If you pay the fee for them, yes.
To look at the books or to buy the books? I was already planning
Both.
on paying to buy the books. I have to pay to look at the books.
It is a restricted area of sorts.
How
How
much,
much
is
does
the
it
fee?
cost?
It is 25 gold.
That is most
God. Jesus. My wallet.
unfortunate. My wallet of 15.
My wallet of 5.
Y'all rich. I have 3.
It's because of my background.
Screw that. 10.
Mine is literally because.
Is it
I'm
like a
just
half elf
taking-
that came up to talk to me?
It is, yes.
Little half elf clerk in this thing? Be like, listen, I don't need to look at all the books. I'm just here really quickly to look at one book. I just need to see if you even have the book upstairs and take a look at its condition, and then I'll be out of here. I'm just here for a buyer from West Run. That's it.
Make a deception check.
Because these always go so good.
Natural.
Shut up, alright? I'm not deceptive, which is the worst part about this character, but... oh god, that +0 to charisma's rough. Mother effer! Jesus Christ! Why can't I roll above 10?
Yes!
I hate everything.
They look at you, and they say, "What book is it after? Perhaps I can just inform you if it's up there."
I don't know the title. I only know what it looks like.
Can you describe it?
It's a book.
Of course it is.
Okay, obviously you know that I'm fucking with you, alright? I'm looking for a person. I'm not looking for a book.
Okay. They're not up there.
There's no people up there.
Not at the moment. That's why there's a rope here.
What? Just.
There's no
Good
one who
question.
works in this bookstore up there.
The
Well,
only
it's very
people that work
possible.
in this bookstore are half elves, and we're all down here.
It's very possible that up there is simply a restricted section. They pay the fee in order to ensure that no books get damaged. If I may inquire, what sort of books are up there?
Spell books, high-level scrolls, the sort.
More arcane variety. Okay. Will want to come back when I have money.
Does it look like when I asked if there was anybody else up there that they were lying to me?
You could make an insight check.
Oh yeah, because that's going so well for me tonight. Hey!
You get the feeling that they're telling the truth.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna look at them and be like, all right, I'm sorry for wasting your time, and just
Should be. They're very busy.
I can see that. You guys are doing real good for yourselves here. I heard there's another bookstore. Do you happen to know anything about that one?
I know it's run down and quite in shit condition.
Well, okay. Are they? Are they? Jesus,
You're-
like,
you're
what's that
insulting-
place?
You're insulting my boy.
The half elf looks over at you. I assumed you probably shopped there.
Oh my god, this savage elf.
Jesus.
This elf is savage.
Just gonna look at that
That's
elf
fair.
and be like, are
That's
there?
fair.
Is that his kind of people? You know, the odd people that go to this place. Is that the reason it's gonna, less
Oh no,
popular?
just the poor.
Just the poor. Okay. All right. Where do you
Yeah.
consider gnolls on the scale of wealth in this town?
About regular.
About regular gnolls.
It
We have-
Facepalm.
depends. I generally don't take gnolls as the reading type.
The person that I'm looking for, in fact, happens to be a gnoll bookkeeper or a bookshop owner of some kind. I don't know. Somebody from Westron was very just enamored with the fact of a gnoll owning a bookshop. So that's the kind of person I'm looking for to, get an idea of what they're like and bring said information back to the person in Westron.
Don't remember asking, but thank you.
I'm just asking if you know of a gnoll bookkeep.
I
in
don't,
Turst. literary aligned?
Well, there's a couple downstairs.
It'd be funny if Spork's just been messing with her.
What?
It'll be
Alright.
hilarious if Spork's just been messing with her.
Oh.
There's no null. Alright, well,
It's actually one of those trick pictures where if you turn it upside down, it's a half elf.
Funny thing though, all these half elves look the same.
if you look at it like really hard,
that's
like the
racist.
picture pops
Actually,
out at
Pharaoh, now that you say it, make an insight check.
you.
Oh,
You
God.
Motherfucker.
It's a too much situation.
No.
No, you actually got it.
Oh, really?
You do realize this is the exact same house everywhere.
Oh.
That's
Oh
nice.
god, we got a Pumat situation.
Oh, Josh, you stole my idea.
So it
In another campaign that I run for Josh, they went into a casino completely run by the same
one
elf.
man. That is
Yeah.
smart though.
Same thing I ran into in my Tuesday game.
Yeah, it seems like ever since Puma,
It's a fun
I really
idea.
like the idea.
It is a really good idea.
Yeah, it's a really good way to run a store. You won't get fucked over by your employees. It's too bad I can't just read minds with awakened minds, but no, that's only telepathic communication. Okay, that's something I'd never noticed because I'd probably only come here once and be like, nope, too many people.
Or maybe because you're racist against half elves. Wow, Pharaoh.
What? No, no,
Tiefling's
No.
actually secretly a racist.
no. Pharaoh just hates Kenku. Actually, no, he hates water genasi.
Jeez.
Or no, not
Well,
water.
on the floor I'm on, there are no
Air
knolls,
genasi.
No,
but there were knolls downstairs.
there were no downstairs. There was two.
I think at this point I'm probably browsing.
Go back downstairs. I thank the shopkeep for their time, clerk, and off I go. Back downstairs.
Okay.
P.S. friends, I don't have to be the only one talking. Other people are allowed to speak.
It's your
No,
job.
but yeah, this is your
No,
job.
this is
Well, I know
entertaining.
if you have other
I'm
things
not
to
there.
do, just be like in the store. Feel free.
Yeah. I mean, I guess this is more interesting for Raylos than going to work. Oh,
Oh my god, Joe.
Jesus, Joe.
What? I saw nothing.
Jesus. Oh, that's
it.
bad.
Great.
Yep. Alright. Bleaching that from my memory.
Okay.
It was never there.
Nothing.
Okay, anyways.
Just don't question it.
As Omri walks away, the shopkeep actually turns toward you, Solania. She's like, "How can I help you?"
Oh,
Oh, she's actually gonna be
She's a-
nice.
They are
I
racist.
do I overhear her be super nice to that?
Oh yeah,
Sonic?
you hear it. It's not subtle.
Well, looks like I know what what one of my first invocations is gonna be.
Well, you just kind of there are many ways to be rich in this life. You'd know this if you weren't blinded by your greed. And just runs over to Omri and grabs onto her sleeve.
Mic drop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold.
Yeah. Pharaoh just following, just puts one hand on Saloni's shoulder and just like, that's a very good way to live.
I was
The
thinking
half-elf
really
is
hard about
dumb.
that. I hope you know.
This whole time, Chris has just been like, I gotta think of something really fucking good that's mic drop worthy. Like, what do I got?
Wow.
That's it for the campaign. Done.
All right, that half elf is slain.
or you know, it's probably just like violently neutral, just like, oh, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I'd like to say I don't appreciate being dropped so many times.
Fine, we'll start mic
Damn it,
throwing
Mike,
then.
Please.
We'll start maximizing the damage.
I think I asked before, but I can't remember. The gnolls that I saw on the first floor are not the gnoll. I'm looking
None of
for,
them look
correct?
like him.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Neither of them. They look very sophisticated, though.
Is the knoll in the picture I have look sophisticated, or just looks like
No,
the face of a knoll?
Looks like a face of a regular knoll.
Yeah, it's just a headshot.
Okay.
And even that, it's a crude drawing, so...
It's very impressionist.
Omri's gonna turn
It's very
to,
cubist.
I like to think it looks like the dopey hyena from Lion King.
Yes.
Omri's gonna turn to Solania and just be like, okay, clearly, I mean, I already knew this for most of my life that nobody likes people like me. She's gonna give the picture to Solania and be like, you know what? I don't think anyone could think ill of you. So can you go ask the Knolls if they've seen that Knoll? Maybe you could say it's a long lost friend. You know, I don't know. I'm sure you can think of something after what I just saw upstairs. And just go be your happy little self.
She's gonna closely look at the photo and nod and be like, I can try.
And that's what I'm counting on.
For walking up to the moose.
Meanwhile, I'll just be perusing the shelves.
Yeah, Omri's
Knowing
just gonna
I'm-
be like looking at the books, but like keeping a subtle eye to make it.
yeah.
Solania's good.
Perusing the shelves, but I know I'm not gonna find what I'm looking for.
As you approach the knoll, it doesn't pay you much attention.
Wow.
What the hell was that?
My dog, I'm sorry.
Timing, though.
I
Jeez.
know. The Knoll doesn't pay you much attention, you bark at it.
No. Yeah, it just picks up the book and like turns it around and just barks and drops it.
Hyenas can't bark.
What?
Anyways, moving on. You're up, Krista.
Just gonna very gently tap them on the shoulder. Excuse me, I have a very important question to ask you.
Yes?
You see, I'm trying to find my friend, but I seem to have gotten a little bit lost. So can you help me find him? He looks like this. Just show him the photo.
No.
I see, you are sniffing one out.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot say I recognize them.
Alrighty, thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
She's just gonna kind of happily just walk over to the next one. I don't know.
You're doing great.
Gosh.
Alright, you approach the second knoll. Again, doesn't seem to be paying you much attention.
This time I just hold the picture up close to my chest. Excuse me. Oh. Yeah?
It turns and cocks its head at you.
See, I'm trying to find my friend, but I seem to have gotten a little lost. Do you recognize him? I might be able to find him better if someone knew him.
It shakes its head no.
Alrighty. Thank you anyways for your time.
It makes some weird, like, fingers movements at you, and then goes back.
Oh.
to
Okay.
reading.
Okay.
Do any of the people that recognize thieves can't recognize the finger movements?
Would you be in there?
Yeah, I said I was perusing a shelf, watching their progress. Kind of like I'm evaluating them,
Apparently,
And-
see how
Omri-
well they do.
Yeah. Apparently,
Omri's
Omri also
watching me,
knows.
making sure I don't, die.
So the both of you would immediately recognize that this knoll is signing to her, you're welcome, good luck sniffing them out.
Yeah.
Ooh.
not sure
Ah,
if I
good.
can sniff a
Thieves
knoll,
can't
but
do.
okay.
Also, sign language. Well, it's probably a knoll custom. Considering, dog people or hiney people.
Selena just kind of walks back over and carefully rolls the photo back up, hands it back to Armory. No one knew who he was.
I'm really curious as to why that one knoll knows thieves can't, but
I mean, he didn't seem to speak. He might be mute.
true.
Thieves' Cant is known for having gestures with hands.
Yep.
Do you guys mind if we just like take our break here? Because I think my dog has to go to pee, and she's just
Yeah,
gonna keep doing this for the entire
we
time.
can do
unless-
we can do a 10-minute break here.
Just like really quick, because if she just keeps pawing at me, and I'm like, stop.
Yep, go ahead and we'll take 10.
Okay,
Sounds
thank
good.
you.
Come back at the 30 mark.
All right, thank you. Be right back.
Check my homework.
I like how we have like 4 people here who are like able to speak or communicate in a way that nobody else really understands.
It definitely makes things interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I took most of the standard languages, but at the same time, I still don't know either gnome or halfling or Loxodon. At the same time, I also know deep speech and giant infernal.
I like
You
to
know,
picture that Relos, because he became a Loxodon, he just kind of made the language of himself.
Well, I was gonna say like there isn't even a Loxodon language. He just speaks Orcish because that's what he used to be.
Then I would understand him.
I did that with a half Drow character I played, where it's like he didn't have a reason to know Elvish because he grew up with all humans, so I just picked a different language.
Yeah, I did that with a player of mine. She's a halfling that was raised by dwarves, so I'm just like, yeah, you know Dwarvish instead of halfling.
She was raised by Dor? Jesus Christ.
I didn't even know Dwarves had languages.
Yeah,
Probably just a series of creeks.
yeah.
Well, you see, the Doors speak with the Who.
Fuck
Oh,
off,
that.
you guys know what I meant.
I mean, we practically knew what you meant.
She also has 5 intelligence. It really fits the character, but it's just funny. And then in my Friday game, I have a Tabaxi Bard with 5 wisdom. It's just like, okay. -3 modifiers are fun.
Okay.
I was like, oh yeah, comprehend languages is a ritual, and then wait, I can't cast it as a ritual. Unless I take Pact to the Tome, and I don't want to take Pact to the Tome.
Or you could have taken the Ritual Caster feat.
I could have taken that too. And I mean, if I do take that, it'll probably be for Identify. Or Detect Magic. No, I can get Detect Magic at will. The Eldritch site.
Yes.
I think my first 2 invocations are probably going to end up being Agonizing Blast and Master Many Faces. Just 'cause I have to compliment the 1 damaging cantrip I have. The 1 damaging spell I have.
Yeah.
I'm not built for combat, guys.
Not yet, anyway.
If you want to get Agonizing Blast, it's still not... It's the only thing I can do to damage somebody.
Mhm.
Other than maybe get lucky on a melee attack and do like 4 damage.
Am I really loud right now? Just like background noise.
No.
No.
I had to bring a secondary fan in my room to cool it down. It's like 90 degrees in the room right now.
You're good. I just
I
turned
feel
off
like
the
I'm
space heater.
fucking dying.
Hey, I'm back.
Yay!
Hey.
Every time somebody starts attacking me for like no reason, it's just like, okay, now were they hired or do they just not like me?
Mhm.
Or both.
Oh yeah, that too. That's a very real possibility. It's just what's the primary motivation?
That's like how anyone we kill, I will look for who the fuck are they connected to.
I mean, unfortunately, the one individual who probably really wants me dead, I don't know if he actually has a symbol or not. That'll be kind of up to Josh to decide.
Also, funny fact, this is one of my background features.
Oh, it's a
Mhm.
it's a variation of the sage.
Yeah, I basically just know where to find shit.
Yeah.
If I don't know it already.
Yeah, it's a variation of the sage from the regular book. Yeah, the funny thing is, I have the acolyte background, which means people who follow my religion, they're really gonna like me, which is nice.
Mhm.
However, they're gonna be very rare. Considering I'm not a celestial warlock,
Mhm.
as evidenced by Awakened Mind.
Yep. I like the fact that we went to go get rid of a book and then follow where the fuck they went because
Go get rid of a book and then find more books. Man.
it's more or less
Now,
the book that
now I have to
wanted.
wonder if the 25 gold is because of who we are, or if that's everybody's price.
I think it might have just been Omri's price.
Well, I didn't ask, but I would probably have gotten
Yeah.
the same.
It's the you look poor, so I'm gonna overcharge so you can't go
Yeah.
up there.
I look poor. Oh, I'll remember this. And then once Farrah's high enough level, it just comes back and just erases the whole bookstore and just fucker. Oh, you look poor. Let me put you out of your misery. I'm gonna have fun with Farrah if he doesn't fucking die.
Same here.
Also, yeah, I like that I technically have 2d8 because that's the only way we could have gotten rid of the 1d2.
I can now mark off Book of Research Notes on my possessions.
You just keep burning that every day. I mean, yeah, that's fair. You don't
I was
need
just
to-
looking. I was just looking to get rid of it because it's connected to backstory. That I
Fair
don't
enough.
want on me.
I forgot.
It's sort of the MacGuffin for my backstory.
Yeah.
And I wanted to get rid of it.
Yeah. Common, deep stage, dwarvish, elvish. Yeah.
Cal totally could have put it in his bag, and you'd never know.
I
Let
would've
me
followed
write.
you and made sure you got rid of it.
Let me write everything in deep speech. Wait, deep speech doesn't have a language or a written language. Perfect.
He knows you enough to trust you, so he'd definitely burn it.
Yeah. If not, he would come and if he found that book out in the wild somehow, he would
Oh,
kill
no.
the person who made sure it got out there.
Oh, good. I'm the one being discriminated against. Fuck you guys.
It'd be funny if the Loxodon walks in there and actually gets treated quite well.
Well, no, just the beginning. Just like, listen, I'm only trying to preach to you guys the good word. I'm not cursing your shit. That's counterproductive for me. That gets me run out of places. Besides, I can't do that yet.
Yet.
I need to be like 7th level to get Blight.
Mhm.
I mean, could my patron do that? Almost certainly. Would he? More than likely, if he felt like it. Don't think he would. However, somebody else very well could.
The real question is, where do we go after chasing this dead end?
The other bookstore.
Yeah, we gotta go talk to my boy.
Listen,
Which means Omri, shut up.
if you think Omri's not gonna eventually start punching people, you're wrong.
Punches fair and knocks him out in one punch. Actually, I don't think she can. The only way you could do that is with an 8 strength. Like plus 8, which would be terrifying. Let Omri have the belt of Cloud Giant strength. When clearly it should go to Zvorik.
You want to give the Dex fighter a belt of Cloud Giant strength? Sure.
No, not the Dex fighter. The rogue.
Yeah,
I didn't
that's what I
say-
called him.
Yeah, I didn't say Cal. Oh yeah.
Not
Dex-based combatant. Got it. I was like, no, Cal's the Dex-based fighter.
Yeah. Whereas Relos is all strength based.
Yeah, I know. That's the point, though. It's like, why are we giving him the belt of Cloud Giant strength? It'll be funny. And that's when Zvorik goes to backstab somebody and they just fucking explode. It's like, oh, that's new.
So we all here?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know if Mike's back.
By the way, Tori,
Uh-huh.
your message halfway through is half the reason why I started
know.
cracking up so hard.
I know. I was like, oh shit, I fucked up.
I appreciated it. I loved it. That made me feel good. But at the same time, I'm just like, fuck.
Boy, party gentlemen. Wise too. Oh yeah, that's right. Because gunslingers go off wisdom for their grit.
Ugh, all right.
Ooh, I've actually got an improvised weapon on me right now.
We all
Everything
like
is an improvised weapon if it's specific enough.
Yeah, but I have a vial of acid on me.
Everything can be a weapon if it's used correctly.
Can I beat somebody to death with my holy symbol?
Just look at Jackie Chan.
That's true.
But if you tried hard enough,
Jackie Chan has expertise in improvised weapons.
That's what he does.
No,
Mm-hmm.
that's why I'm saying it.
Okay, we are ready to continue.
Mike back?
Oh, wow, you have like...
we all live.
I'm here.
Okay, there we go. And as we leave, I'm going to start cutting the books again. No?
Okay, so you've all
Fuck
kind of
these
seen
assholes.
what happens in a higher end bookstore.
Yeah, they discriminate against they discriminate against a good preacher man.
You are a tiefling preacher man who is poor.
Yeah, like that invalidates me being a good preacher man? God. Part of this is correct. Right.
Right.
We'll let you decide which part.
Listen, I think I'm good. That's all that matters.
It's all a matter of perspective.
Exactly.
You may think you're good, but you probably sound terrible.
Oh no, I'm excellent.
Rules of performance check, it's in that one.
Fuck off, I'm not playing Dr. Evil.
Good.
Oh, if I was playing Dr. Evil, I'd play Wizard. Or bard.
No, that's what I'm saying. He's doing the quotation marks for the word good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I said, yeah, I'm a good preacher man. You know, part of this is true. About 2/3 of it.
Anyway, back to the fact that, you're dicking around in a library. Bookstore.
With an
Whatever.
elephant and a halfling outside. Waiting
Yeah.
for...
Well,
waiting
Just
to
like
hear some
looking through the
shouting or
window,
something.
like.
No, we're just
we're
kind of
just-
sitting
No,
outside.
I know. I'm just
listening to
imagining
Yeah.
them with their hands
Ha-
around their eyes, like looking in the window,
Just
like.
half elves start flying from the windows. Omri just
They're
turns into
just
fucking
probably waiting by the
WWE.
door or by the windows, actually. Waiting for shit to go down.
Okay, so do we have anything else we actually want to do in here?
I don't know, unless somebody else does.
I don't.
Unless you want to see a Loxodon try and walk in a bookstore.
Yeah, with how many people are in here?
Unless they just walk through the door and they're like, leave.
Oh wait, no,
You'll
that's right.
Oh dear God, what is that thing?
Out! Out! It's a were-elephant. Probably what most people's conclusions would be.
Just you wait till I turn back.
All right.
Oh God, it's worse.
Yeah. Oh God.
Not another half orc.
Son of a bitch! Turn back into an elephant, please.
Omri's gonna look over at Lonnie and just be like, "Is there anything you need? And want to get and leave?"
Not that I can think of at the moment.
All right. Well, I'm gonna look over at Pharaoh, who surprisingly never asked his name.
Mm-hmm.
Oi, Purple.
Mm.
Are you done?
Oh, the only thing that I'd want of interest here is locked behind pay, and I don't have the coin for that. Let's go.
All right. And looking over at the gnome, like trying to be subtle.
Mhm.
Are you done? You coming too?
Are you actually like speaking to Svork?
Yeah.
He just continues perusing, pretending not to know you.
Like,
About as subtle as a
Okay.
hurricane, Omri is.
He's obviously a method actor.
like, okay, and leaves and. Oh, Purple. Where's the other bookstore? The one that you go to. Lead the way.
All right.
As they leave, I start to follow.
Oh, wait, when we come out, do we notice the Loxodon and the halfling just like there, chilling?
It's hard to miss a Loxodon.
Well, I know,
Yeah,
but
hard
like,
to
do
miss
when
Yeah,
they see us coming out, do they like go to hide or like are there?
Oh, they don't have time.
Mhm.
You walk out and then it's just boom, elephant.
Like, why are you guys
They're,
following
they're
us?
just like standing. Oh, they're not like right outside.
Oh,
Good
okay.
50 feet away, just like looking on, talking to each
Let's
other.
Are you actually going to address the Loxodon?
I mean, yeah. I mean, they can see the
realistically-
The
Loxodon.
Loxodon.
Yeah.
Realistically, nobody addresses the elephant in the room. Let's talk.
Shut up.
Technically, it'd be the elephant in the street.
Yeah.
Name of this.
All right, you got me.
Puns all night.
Alright, but are you actually going to address Relos?
No,
like,
it's
what
just
the
gonna
fuck are
look
you
at
doing?
them and be like, "What in the world is happening here?" And just keep following Pharaoh.
Or like, Cal, you just want to keep seeing where this goes?
Oh, absolutely.
This could be very fun.
Oh, yeah. I am definitely interested in seeing what happens.
As they as they're walking, Sonny just keeps a hold of Omri's sleeve as she looks around. That was very fun. I've never seen so many books before.
The people are kind of assholes, though.
Yeah.
Indeed. Now you see why I don't frequent them.
try and never frequent people, but
Oh.
hey.
I knew somebody was gonna make that joke.
Everyone might.
Where we'll be going, we may not have as many books, but should be more friendly towards people like us.
I just want to find this stupid knoll. While we're on our way to the other bookstore, I'm going to keep my eye out for that particular knoll, or other knolls that look shady. Shady knolls.
Seeing how I staggered my exit after them, at this point, I'm probably following the elephant man who are following them.
Oh my god.
You're tailing the elephant who's tailing them.
Yes.
And then Cal's
like-
tailing behind you.
What is this creature? Why is it following them? This is supposed to be a simple job. Why is it going so wrong?
I love this just chain of following. Because you just have...
He also has a halberd too, so it's just a giant axe across his back too.
Yeah, so you just have Omri, Solania, and Pharaoh. And then Rylos, then Zvorik, then Cal. So it's just like, what the fuck?
Cal's blending in pretty good though.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, but Cal's also lived here for a couple of years, so he doesn't stand out quite so much.
Yeah, Cal's probably lived here longer than Zvorik has.
Unlikely.
How long's he been here?
Yeah, like a year, maybe 2.
Yeah, I got you beat.
Yeah, thought
Yeah,
so.
you would probably have known Realus in town if you've been living here at least a year.
I still don't trust it because I don't know what it is.
Most any of you who have been living in town for a while know about Pharaoh. It's just, oh yeah, he's a preacher man. Don't know about what though.
The one
Never
guy
heard
everyone
that.
just says hi to every day. You don't really know who the fuck he is.
I feel like Pharaoh's probably been so like far below Zvorik's radar that he
Yeah.
just doesn't know about him.
Yeah.
Because of that.
Yeah. I meant more Raylos and Cal.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zvorik would probably be like, okay, I literally don't care what you're talking about. Anyways.
Moving on.
So eventually, Pharaoh leads you to a bookstore on the far edge of town. It looks pretty run down, pretty beat up. Omri, you're probably right with your insight. This looks like a shop for 4 people. If they're looking for books.
This wait, it what?
Looks like a
Probably
shop.
looks like a shop for 4 people.
Oh, I heard for 4 people. I was like, wait, we can
I
only
mean,
do
yeah.
4 people.
Oh no, what are we gonna do?
Yeah, that's why Pharaoh likes it. Small.
All right,
That's what she said.
we'll go in. Is there anybody in there?
Well, you gotta get
Oh.
inside first.
Oh wait, is it
Well,
open?
yeah.
Fuck.
You try the door. It seems to be unlocked.
Open the door.
It opens, and you step inside, and you are greeted by an elf who looks at all of you as whoever's entering.
Yeah.
And says, "Hello."
Is there anybody else or just the elf?
Just the elf.
Since I do indeed frequent the shop, I would presume I would know the shopkeep's name.
Yeah, you know him as Reginald.
Reginald Booker.
Or
Booker?
Reggie for short.
Reggie.
Is it the same Booker?
Omri's gonna take her paper of her knoll and just like
Have you seen this
give it to Pharaoh, just like
Uh-huh.
slap it up against his chest and be like, your turn.
Very well.
Have you seen this knoll?
Yeah.
And then she's gonna,
so-
and she's after once the 3 of us are in, she's going to shut the door and lock it.
Lock it.
Yep.
Don't intimidate Reggie. We have a good working relationship. Don't fuck that up for me.
Subtly lock the door. Not obviously.
How good of a lock is it?
It's pretty janky, but it suffices.
You kind of have to like jiggle it a little bit, which doesn't help subtlety.
Yeah, fuck your subtlety. Well, Reginald, it's been a bit, hasn't it?
It has.
Well, I'm afraid I'm not coming to you with just strict business on our particulars. It seems that my, we'll discuss that in a bit. But it seems my associates over here are looking for an individual. And he unfurls the page, and just an individual of apparently this description. So, anybody like this frequented this area? It's to your recollection.
I've seen a gnoll or two.
Have you seen that particular gnoll?
In this particular shop.
I don't believe so.
Do I believe him?
Make an insight check.
It's gone so great so far. Let's keep it up.
Reggie wouldn't have any need to lie to me.
Hey!
Whoa!
You're guessing he's probably not telling you the truth.
He's not telling me the truth?
You
Not
bastard!
telling you the truth.
Oh wow, I've got higher insight than you.
That bastard. Reggie, why? Thought we were friends.
Reggie, you son of a bitch!
I'm just gonna like... Omri's gonna narrow her eyes at him. Walk up to the... I'm guessing there's a counter of some kind that he's behind.
Yeah. Very
Cool.
run-down counter, but it functions as a counter.
I'm going to try to reach forward, grab him by the back of his head, and smash his face into the counter.
Oh god!
She locks
Ma-
Vorik outside.
Make a strength check with disadvantage.
With disadvantage? Jesus Christ. Holy
What is
lord.
it?
How
You're
strong
trying
is
to
that?
reach across, so...
I mean,
he's
I
got-
didn't assume it was that big. Like,
Well, I think it's more
counter.
just he has a decent window of reaction.
Vorik, are you in there or did you get locked out with us?
Yeah, locked
I was
out.
behind you, so
Yeah,
yes,
so-
I was locked out.
Oh great, look at the rogue. Open the lock.
My focus is more on you at the moment than the store.
Well, like, can
What
you
did
please
you
open
say,
the door?
Josh?
Strength check at disadvantage.
Strength? Okay, thank you.
Can the rogue please unlock
Nat
the door?
one.
Motherfucker!
Cal walks up behind
Ooh.
Svark.
It was a 1 either way,
Cal walks
even
up-
if you would have had advantage.
Cal
Sorry
walks
about
up
that.
behind that's all right. Cal walks up behind Svark and says, "Snap polite to stare."
Can you please unlock the door?
Well, I don't
Eh.
know what's going on yet.
What
That's
business do you two have with the half-orc and her companions?
I was talking about you staring at the Loxodon.
I was staring at... What did you call it?
Loxodon.
Okay.
That's what he calls himself.
I was staring at Loxodon because he was following the half-orc and her companions. What
Well,
is
we
your
all were,
business with them?
because- We all were, because you guys are not exactly doing your best at being, subtle.
Well,
And
I
this could
don't
be
know what's going
interesting.
on yet, so. Am I interested in him? Oh, he's just a friend. We've been talking for a while, drinking a lot lately.
Well, you shouldn't concern yourselves with her business.
At this point, do we hear the face attempt?
I mean, what happens? I fucking critical failed. What do I do? Smash my own head into the counter instead?
No, you actually go to reach for the back of his head, and you don't feel purchase on anything. And he just, doesn't move at all, and just stands there staring at you.
I
And
don't
then
feel-
slowly moves away. Oh, were you reaching for something?
What
Wow.
are you attempting to do?
Do you need me to grab something off the shelf for you? There's not much here, but maybe you want this oil. It's supposed to cheer up your mood because you're acting like a bitch.
Oh, damn!
Wow.
Shots fired.
Ears pressed to the door.
Omri's just gonna have like a little twitch going on in like one side of her face, like.
My
second-
ears
I'm
pressed
just
to the
kidding.
door. This is
I'm just
interesting.
kidding, of course. Just most people ask for me to grab stuff for them
Alright.
instead of just reaching for themselves.
Okay. So, my turn inquires to what you're attempting to do. Saying
Who
that
are
to
you asking
Omri.
her? Okay,
Yeah.
I was like, who are you asking?
No, yeah.
He's lying.
Well, no, the most people do ask for me to grab stuff.
No.
Not about that.
Reginald, we've had a long working relationship.
I mean, I do the working.
Yes, but I do the purchasing.
And I'm about to end your relationship. Tell
I would
me
rather-
where
I
I
would
can
rather-
find the knoll.
Rather than not do that, but this apparently seems to be of some urgency. Is there any reason why you seem to be protecting this knoll?
What no?
Twitch. More Twitch.
Question. Would I know if he has memory issues?
You would, and he, in fact, does not.
So he's fucking with her.
There's just a whole lot of like one eye twitching going on, like on the side of Omri's face right now. Like
Just
her
a whole
hand-
half of her face is twitching. At this.
Yeah.
I imagine the Loxodon and the halfling are looking through the window like, this is getting interesting.
You're looking through a hole in the wall.
yeah. This place is pretty beat up.
Alright, because
You can hear
Reginald.
everything going on.
Reginald,
Yes.
I don't know why you seem to be protecting this individual. She seems to think you're lying. Now, you wouldn't be lying to me, now, would you?
I would.
Good to know where we
at
Good to know where we
that
stand.
at that Omri just pulls out her bow and has an arrow and is pointing it like directly at Reginald at when he says like I would.
At
He,
point-blank range.
Yeah, I was gonna say he
Well, it's not point
like
blank,
stands
but
there, kind of like
back up.
stunned for a second, like puzzled, and then reaches underneath a desk and pulls out.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Not.
Okay.
He
go
was
ahead and make
pulling
your,
out his wallet.
Go ahead and because you are within 5 feet, advantage.
You have disadvantage on the roll.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that was on advantage plus. That's the wrong button.
No, you need to disadvantage.
No, I
Even
know, I had
better,
it on the wrong
he was reaching for a sandwich.
Yeah, he just
It's
suddenly
like,
realized.
ow, my
Yeah.
chest! Ow, my sandwich! It's on the ground now.
Does this count as like first turn of combat?
Yeah, technically.
Okay, because I have
Oh,
advantage on attack rolls if on things that haven't acted yet. So technically, I'm going first, right? So it makes it a straight roll.
Yeah.
Wait, you do?
I do.
Yeah.
Welcome
or
to
the
UA
Power Ranger.
Ranger.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, there we go. Normal and shoot.
Don't kill my book, you damn it!
Holy
that's-
shit.
And it's plus
Alright.
2.
Yep.
13.
I shoot him. Can I rephrase that? I shoot him in the shoulder,
Okay, you shoot in the shoulder,
and it's 13.
and he just like, yeah, it just like impacts him, and then he keeps reaching down and pulls out
A sandwich.
Shut
Oh
up.
god.
a gun.
Oh god, no! I was wrong.
Oh
And
shit.
he aims it forward. It's a long barrel with 2 barrels side by side,
It's a fucking shotgun.
and you just
Why we don't
puts-
threaten the shopkeep?
he reaches into one of his pockets and puts 2 pieces of ammunition in it, and fires both shots at you.
Oh,
How
That-
fast does he do that?
At Omri.
Very quick.
It's
Oh,
a
God.
it's a practice
Even-
reload.
Oh,
Oh,
even
right.
with getting
We're
shot in the
outside of Whitestone.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
It's a
God,
practice.
that was a thing.
That's what. Yeah.
And
There
he
is a
deals-
black market for guns.
Yeah.
Cal
So-
Does he have
wasn't intending
disadvantage
that.
as well? Cause
He does not.
Oh,
He does-
fuck you, guns! Fuck you!
And he deals 16 points of damage to you.
Ooh, she's down.
I'm down and back up. Relentless endurance. Here we go.
And then he reaches into his
And
side,
I
grabs a dagger, and throws it at you.
and throws it at me. This
Yep.
motherfucker. I'm not technically.
And
allowed,
that
right?
hits
But-
you, so you fall unconscious.
I'm unconscious. Fuck.
And then
Oh.
he puts the gun
What's
back on the
shotgun?
shelf.
Fucking shotgun.
To defend
Because
himself.
Because Reginald is a resourceful man. Why do you think I fucks with him?
And we're right outside of Whitestone.
And then, those of you that aren't unconscious, watch as he just pulls the arrow out and sets it on the shelf below him.
Why is this not letting me change?
Is this normal?
Reginald.
Hold on.
And then he places a price tag on the arrow.
is this normal?
5 gold.
I have I seen this before?
No, nobody's threatened Reggie before.
At the sound of the booming shotgun blast, I feel like the three of us outside would be moving towards the store.
Oh yeah, you would want.
We've been watching this happen.
Well, Reginald, that seems to have been a very effective performance. I would rather you not have done that, but that's fair enough.
She shot me.
I agree.
And you shot her.
However,
who's that?
That is an
Already
excellent
twitching
question.
even unconsciously.
That is a very excellent question, Reginald.
There's kind of a hole in the wall over here.
Well, in any case,
I've been meaning to get that patched.
Reginald,
Maybe if we skin the orc, we can use it.
how about we don't do that?
Okay.
I guess I'm going to attempt to stabilize Omri.
Right now, I need Omri to make a death save.
Yeah.
When I get there, I can stabilize her.
All right, that's one success. So everybody can now make their round of actions.
I will attempt to stabilize.
All right, make your medicine check.
And just succeed.
Yeah.
On the
Omri is
evaluation form that I've been writing out, I put out killed by shopkeeper 0
With
out of 5.
double-barrel shotgun.
No. I mean,
At this point, are you opening the door?
And I'm not
It's kind of locked out.
After
yeah,
writing that, I start walking away.
that's fair.
All right, she's dead. Time to leave.
Okay.
He's dead.
Okay, Reginald. I
You weren't
realize.
kidding about this being interesting.
After you stabilize him, or after you stabilize Omri and look back to talk to him,
Is he gone?
he is gone.
Son of a bitch.
That's fine. I can find him too.
Solania would have seen him just walk into the next room.
He just walked in the back room.
He's going on his lunch break.
Okay.
Oh my god.
There's a sign on the counter that says "Away at lunch."
Fuck you, Reginald. We got shit to talk about.
Sign says, we'll be back in.
Never. We'll be back in when I feel like it. That seems about Reggie's style. He's probably gonna go take a 6-hour nap. I'll attempt to try to discuss with him. You watch over her. And Pharaoh will start walking towards the back room.
Cal will knock on the door. Trying, like, rapid knocking. Open the fucking door. Open the fucking door.
You know,
Solania, you hear a bunch
No,
of
I could
rapid
just
knocking
force
on the
it.
door right behind you.
I could just force the door.
Don't break the
door.
Don't break the door, please.
All right, Pharaoh.
All right.
Are you?
Uh-huh.
You said you're following after Reggie?
I would like to, but if he's going to threaten me if I do, then I'm not going to, because I don't want to break this relationship up.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
Real
we'll
quick, I go unlock the door.
What,
Yeah. So she unlocks the door and opens it for you guys, so you can enter. And Pharaoh, as you walk into the next room, I need you to make a perception check.
Okay. I'm not the greatest at those. 5.
Okay. So as you walk into the room, you don't see the spear that is thrust into you as you enter the room.
Jesus Christ.
Great.
What the fuck is with Reggie? Jesus.
He's paranoid.
And
Apparently.
both attacks hit you.
Okay, so I'm
Oh,
down.
there's more than one spear.
Well, yeah, he hit twice.
It deals 8 damage to you.
Both?
A total.
Oh man.
I'm up.
And you look over,
now.
and there is and it just turns and leaps out the window.
Fair enough.
Wait,
Fair
what?
enough.
There is
You
a
cut
knoll.
out for me. Yeah.
There was a knoll.
Yeah, there was a knoll. Fair enough, Reginald, but can I ask why?
I will pick up the half fork and follow after Pharaoh.
Yeah.
Just like I'm just like half leaning on you, like
Sork,
this
you would
town.
hear a window smash behind you and some distance away now.
I hear it. I think to myself, could be the bounty. Well, if she's dead, then I can get the reward myself. So I start to head trying to make some sort of intercept path through the alleyways.
Okay.
I'm not even like getting you on your feet. I'm just throwing you over the shoulder.
Yeah, because you're still unconscious. You're just not dying.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
okay.
stabilized.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
just
think
gonna
we have
walk
any
through the
healing
door.
for
I'm
you.
like, she probably wants to go after that knoll. I'm gonna walk in that direction.
Yeah, you're still out for 1d4 hours.
Oh, do I have to roll that?
Yeah.
Never been unconscious before.
And this is where you roll good. But it's not what you want.
Hey.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. You will wake up in 1 hour.
I'm just
I'm
gonna walk in that direction and be like, she probably wants to go after that knoll. And she's
And I'm
probably...
like the best at tracking things, and I'm the unconscious one.
and I'm currently very bloody.
So I will run in that
You and me
direction
both,
after
buddy.
him.
Well, you got some buckshot drilled in your chest.
This will make you rethink your tactics for next time.
I didn't realize.
Bookkeeper's gonna have a double barrel shotgun.
Wait.
Outside of
Fuck.
Whitestone.
Wait. Question. Reggie's not there, is he?
No.
Do I
He
even need
was
to
the
roll?
knoll.
Do
The
Whole
do-
time.
Can I talk here, please? Do I even need to roll anything to?
Oh no, it's pretty evident what happened.
Reggie, you son of a
You would have
bitch.
seen the arrow puncture in his upper.
Ah, Reggie, you clever son of a bitch. That's fat. I'm gonna steal some of your books as revenge.
Okay. So you go chasing off after the now fleeing knoll.
The knoll is being chased by the elephant carrying the half fork.
With a little halfling running behind.
It seems like a really bad idea, but okay.
And eventually, actually, let's whoever's leading the charge, and Spork, make survival checks.
Oh, no.
Oh, good.
I wish. Why can't it be
Who's
me?
technically leading the charge?
Technically, I think you are.
Oh god. That's +2 to survival.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Yeah,
Right.
Bo's leading the
So-
charge.
So you go running off, and before you could even catch where this thing went, Fork just comes running past you and is just gunning it in one direction.
I'm following Spork.
Well, you can run faster than I can, so you catch up to me pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I don't have cunning action yet, so I can't dash.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm guessing you keep pace with him then.
I would imagine so.
Okay. And eventually you do catch up to the area you believe the knoll would be hiding in.
Alright. I'm assuming investigation checks if you want to find him.
Yep. Make your investigation check.
Thank god I have a +3.
How long did it take to get there?
It took about 5 minutes.
Yeah, you're gonna be
You
out.
got 55 left.
God damn it!
Yeah, you got 55 minutes left.
Do you want me to also be rolling an investigation check? Yeah. Okay.
Basically anyone attempting to look for him, I guess.
Well, I'm not there.
Yeah, Pharaoh did not follow.
Oh, you said investigation?
Yep.
Alright. I'm decent at that.
Oh my god, we left the
Mhm.
druid behind.
You left the druid behind, by the way.
No, she's with me.
Actually, she might have actually followed since she took my body, but I'll have to ask Crystal.
Well, she didn't. Raylos did. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she might have followed
Yeah.
behind you. I mean, that's up to her.
Would Solania followed?
To be honest,
Yeah, would Solani have followed or stayed with Pharaoh?
to be honest, I'm kind of confused how we got to the point because someone cut out along the way.
So basically, what happened is Reggie was the knoll, and he shot her because she was getting up in his face, and then I went to go talk to him, and he stabbed me. I'm not down, but I'm right close to it, and then he jumped out the window. So everybody else is following him.
Yeah, realizing
And
she probably wants to.
I'm
even
stealing his.
unconscious. She would probably want to chase after him, so he picked.
And
her up.
I'm stealing his
Ran
books
after.
as recompense
Mhm.
because he didn't knock me out.
Currently, the elephant is carrying Omri's
Yeah, so everybody
Just,
else
like,
is there.
stabilized body.
I'm at the store.
So the question is, would you have followed the person who picked up Omri?
Or would you have stayed with Farah, the wounded person? And the also, I'm carrying a wounded person, and
I think I would have been like one of those like little anxious dances thing before just staying behind. See if I completely just lost my.
I mean, if you're gonna stay behind, you can help me look for books. You can
I
either
was
help
gonna
them.
say if there are any.
That's also a good idea, but right now Pharaoh is bleeding out of 2 stab wounds and is more
Or,
concerned about the books.
Find anything that could help.
Okay, yeah, make a investigation check as well.
Okay.
As for all of you in the alleyway, Relos, it takes you a good 15, 20 seconds or so before eventually you see a spear poking out from under a bush.
holding back a laugh, I gently hand Cal to Omri. You know what I mean? I
Other way
gently
around.
hand the half orc to the halfling.
It's like, what?
How's that gonna work?
I'm just like,
Now I'm
hold her for a
pinned
second.
under a half orc.
Yeah, because you set her down on top of him.
And then
I
he just
get out
moves
the
away. And
halberd.
everybody goes,
I get out the halberd and swipe down using my which one is that? The Crimson Right as well.
Okay, so you take your bonus action to activate your Crimson Right, suffering your 1 point of damage,
Yep.
and you swipe down at the bush.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead and make your attacks, or attack, I should say.
Yeah, singular.
I'd imagine I don't have advantage because he obviously probably knows I'm going to kill him.
Probably.
Hey!
Right, you slash your halberd downward, and your halberd's stuck.
Damn it.
And then
He's
appearing
not.
right next to you, that was initially invisible, so it has advantage against you.
Mm-hmm.
That's a critical hit.
Whoa!
So you suffer 11 points of piercing damage
Clamps down on you.
as the spear
Oh,
goes into your side.
Jesus Christ.
okay, so
And I need everybody to roll initiative if that's there.
So Raylos, Cal, and Zork.
Yep.
Great. Half the party is pretty bad, and we're just starting the fight now.
Yep.
I remember I hit him once for 13.
Yep.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna
don't
use
worry.
her
I can
token.
unarmed strike him and then grapple him.
Yeah, if you're still awake.
Oh my god, the knoll was Maggie all along.
just using her token.
I know. I heard you.
That would be funny though.
Okay.
Surprise, motherfucker!
How
All
she
right,
could get so big.
and Reload, it's your turn.
All right. Makes sense.
Oh wow, you're still
Is
alive.
it completely stuck, or can I just like take it out and swing again with it?
You're guessing you're probably gonna have to do some prying to get it out.
Fuck it. Unarmed strike in the face.
Okay.
And if I hit, I could probably I can grapple him.
Attempt to grapple.
You have no other weapons?
I got a crossbow.
Oh.
That's not gonna do much at point blank.
Okay, yeah, that
Hey.
hits.
All right, can I grapple him?
Yeah.
Athletics.
Athletics check.
Yep. Oh, God.
Either he rolled really
Oh,
well,
God.
Nope.
I rolled a 5-2.
so he technically
Who's
wins.
grappled?
Nothing happens.
Yeah,
nothing
Te- yeah, he wins because he's
No.
defender.
I essentially just like looked over, bopped him in the face with my trunk, and then tried to grab his neck, and he's like, "Nope."
Yeah, he just slipped away at the last second.
Yeah, I rolled a 2 plus 3.
Oh my god.
I think
so
that's,
close.
No,
You
that's
rolled a
just-
3 plus 2.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So that's your turn. Cal, it's your turn.
I will
You are currently pinned under the body of a half orc.
I will push it off, stand up,
Okay.
and shoot with my longbow.
Okay.
I have a feeling you're gonna go back for that gun later.
Nice.
This,
That
Damn right I am.
that hits. That no, not looking good. Anything
Good.
as your bonus action.
I don't really think I have any
Not-
bonus action.
not yet.
Okay.
You have one thing, but not yet.
The gnoll's turn. The gnoll steps on the ground, and the halberd gets launched into the air, and he takes it and slams it into the side of Relos's head.
Oh
The good
god.
thing is, it does not do the lightning damage because I'm not holding it.
Correct. So the first attack misses you.
Mm-hmm.
So as you manage to duck out of the way, he takes it, spins it, and uppercuts you with it. Which
Oh,
deals
How much damage?
8 points of damage.
Well, I'm unconscious.
Unconscious elephant! So
This
there's just
is
an
what-
unconscious elephant and an unconscious. Oh,
And then he
This is gonna
drops
happen
the
a
halberd
lot.
and begins running.
He took the fucking halberd.
No, he dropped it.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
like, I don't want this shit. It's too heavy.
It's unwieldy.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he picks up his spear that was in the bush. So now he has both of his spears back. And then Swark, it's your turn.
Reggie,
Alright.
you clever bastards.
I run after him, my 25 feet of movement.
Okay.
Uh,
You are 10 feet away from him. No, you're 15 feet away from him.
Okay, that's fine. And I say, "Oh, Reginald, I disagree," and I shoot him.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack.
Okay.
If Pharaoh was there, he'd be proud.
Mhm.
man.
12?
All right. As you shoot at him, he spins around and catches the arrow and
Oh
continues.
no.
Oh fuck, he's a monk.
All right.
All right, Relos. Death save.
Yep. If Relos
So-
dies, I'm not gonna be sad.
If Relo's...
All right,
Hey,
it's one
success.
One
success.
success.
All right, Cal.
Oh, minimum damage. After we were doing
Oh.
so well on damage.
Yeah, it hits, and he is trying to get away at this point. He says he's slowed down a little bit, but is still going.
He's still a
Run
monk.
after him.
And then on his turn, he looks down and takes out his spear and throws it at Svork.
Shit.
Actually, he's gonna throw both.
Shit.
Shit. He's gonna
Uh,
throw
other
one at
ones.
Svork, the other
Both
at Cal.
of those hit.
Oh no.
Oh, that's max damage.
Oh
So he's
god.
Swork's down.
Oh no, that's 18 damage.
Jesus.
See, if that was on me,
So
if that was on
wait.
me, I would have just outright died.
that was 18 between 2 hits?
Wait, no, I did the math wrong. Yeah, between 2 hits. Oh yeah, no, that's 18. Between 2 hits.
Between 2 hits, though.
Yeah, between 2
What
hits.
was the first hit?
6.
Okay.
So 9 damage and then 9 damage again.
So I think you're just down.
No, he's down and then suffers 2 death fails.
Oh,
No, only 1 death fail because it's a
Oh,
range.
because it's a ranged, yeah. Yep.
Also, technically, it should have disadvantage.
Oh yeah, technically. Good point.
so roll again, see if he misses.
Oh shit, that misses.
Hey!
You are at 0.
I'm just at 0.
Yeah.
And then it keeps running.
Huh.
Spork. Death save.
Oh no.
Alright.
Fucking had to stay behind for books.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm
He's
sorry.
an Eldritch Blast.
Alright, 1 success.
Cool.
Relos.
Death save, yeah, I know.
Pharaoh is not a brave individual.
Alright. Cal. How do you want to do this?
Right in the back of his neck.
Good.
Alright, so it
Kill Reggie.
throws both of its spears, spins around, starts running, and then just back of the neck just pins it into the ground. Yeah, exactly, that sound.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
And then Spork.
Death save. Ooh.
Alright, 1 each. Relos. Oh. Alright, Cal.
I mean,
Who do you
what
save first?
can I do? I mean,
You can walk over and
Fighter.
attempt a medicine check.
Yeah, you can medicine check. If you roll a 10 or higher, they stabilize them.
Yeah.
I will try that.
But who are you doing it?
Relos.
Yeah, obviously.
I
The
figured.
guy you trust more.
Alright,
Hey.
Relos, you are stable. Roll me 1d4.
Alright.
4.
You'll get up in 3 hours.
3 hours.
Spork. 2 successes.
2-1.
Alright, Cal.
Run over another medicine check on him.
Okay.
Yay!
Alright, and 1d4 for Spork. Alright, 3
Also
hours
3
again.
hours.
Cal, the
And
MVP of session 1,
as,
yeah.
as the two of you are in the bookstore, you, after a few minutes of browsing, hear a bunch of footsteps.
Ah, great.
It sounds like heavily armored individuals.
Oh, great.
They're guards.
And they step through the doorway with their swords in hand and their shields out, and they are guards. Simple.
Oh, thank gods, gentlemen.
Creature.
Indeed. I think it's
Preacher
a
with a
preacher.
P.
Yeah, preacher.
Preacher.
Well, I believe you would have known Reginald. Turns out he's a bit of a knowledge individual, and he accosted myself and another.
A bit more
Compatriots.
than accosted.
I mean, they just shoot
Shut
him
up,
first.
you're not there. They've chased after him. I don't know where they got off to.
Who?
The large elephant man and the halfling that assists the blacksmith.
What? Who is
What?
Elephant Man?
The thing with
Sure.
the long trunk and the ears. The thing with the large ears and grey skin.
And who's Reginald?
Dude. Oh
You're the
dear.
blacksmith?
These guys know nothing.
Oh dear.
Are
I
these guards
believe.
even from here?
Oh dear.
Either way, what are you doing here?
Well, I'd come here for books, and the owner of the store attacked me. I have not had the strength to leave, in case he accosts me in the streets.
This is a bookshop?
I understand your disbelief.
I thought this place was abandoned.
It is now.
No, it's not. You're here.
It has been abandoned by the person who owned it originally. I am not the original owner.
Okay. Guess we'll notify next of kin. And he leans over, and then a guy next to him. Who's the next of kin? You see, he takes out a scroll and is like.
No, I'm just picturing Owen Wilson doing this.
Yeah.
Wow.
You gather these guards have no clue what goes on.
Obviously.
Mm. If they didn't even notice a large fucking elephant man in their village.
Nope, not a clue.
They must be new. Or just
Maybe.
morons.
Or both.
Or both.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah, at this point, Pharaoh's pretty much just struggling to stay up at 1 hit point.
Well, I guess.
Would this count as a short rest for what's his name? Pharaoh.
No, because he's actively doing stuff.
Yeah.
I guess since he pauses for you could tell he's processing something, but not there. And all the other 5 people that are with him are just kind of looking at him. What are you trying to say? In kind of sense. And eventually he just goes, "This place is abandoned. I guess if you want it."
Oh. Pharaoh just attempts to straighten up and just, nope, bad idea. Well, I suppose somebody's gotta make sure this place doesn't get destroyed.
And renovated because it looks and smells like shit.
Indeed.
Did you say it was a knoll?
Yes.
Okay. So, well, if it's gone, our work here is done. And they just leave.
Yes.
Our work.
That's the level of guard corruption that we pay for.
Yeah. Pharaoh just looks at Solania and just non-verbally, just the expression of just, these incompetent motherfuckers.
I'm just picturing he's mouthing to Solania, what the fuck?
Well, I wouldn't have to. I could just I could just awaken mind, but I'm not going to do it to her.
Yeah, so you now have a hideout.
Sweet. And I got a gun.
And a gun.
I don't think it has any ammunition, but
it.
Yeah,
hey,
I was
why
on the
not?
hunt for that thing.
Hey, what I'm gonna say, if you tell him you killed Reginald, he'll give it to you.
Well, I mean, I'll make my way back there, but I'm not going to leave my 2 friends.
I was gonna say,
You can't exactly move it.
I can't drag anybody. I can't move anybody, and I'm not going to.
The 3 of them that are unconscious, Cal's just sitting there, just
You couldn't
like
the gnome.
Fuck.
Yeah, you could probably drag the gnome.
I mean, you could
Well,
drag
I'll drag you
Spork.
closer, but so not everybody's so far apart. But he's just after that, he's just sitting there like, well, fuck.
Are you searching
You should probably search the body.
Oh, I would.
Or are you searching your companions?
I would search. No, I'm just gonna search the hyena.
Okay.
Or not hyena, but knoll.
Yeah. So you search the knoll. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Not one.
Okay. You find 8 rounds of ammo for the shotgun.
Pocketing that shit.
Yep. It's 2 shots each. So essentially, well, it's 1 shot per round, but it's technically 2 shots. So you'll get 16 shots total across.
16
Oh.
total shots. Then.
Barrel. Yeah, 16 total shots, 8 rounds. It's
Okay.
1 round
Okay.
per double barrel shot.
Okay.
And then you also find 3 gold and a key.
All right, I will take all of that.
Now you
And
just.
then you find 2 spears embedded in Svork. Or sorry, one
One of
spear
them,
in
yeah.
Svork, and one like right between his legs when he fell.
Woo!
Oh,
Real
man.
close.
Real close to the goods. There's probably some fabric tagged
And
to it.
then are you going to investigate the bush?
Not so sure I want to.
Okay.
I'm kind of right next to it.
How did he have time to take a shit while we were chasing him?
Well, I mean, I can look towards the bush. Do I see anything odd?
You catch a slight shimmering. The light is reflecting off of something.
I will investigate what that is.
All right, go ahead and make an investigation check. Okay. As you investigate the bush, you find that there was a trap that was hidden within it to
that.
clamp down on anything that makes contact with it. You're pretty able to deduce this is a hunting trap.
It's just a common bear trap.
Yep.
Not getting close to it. Can I grab a stick and see if I can set it off?
It actually already went off.
Oh,
It had the
It
halberd
went
in
off
it.
on my
okay.
halberd.
You're guessing
Got
that when
stuck.
the
Okay,
knoll
that's right.
slammed his foot down, he just deactivated it for a long enough period to pull the halberd out of it.
Okay.
I'm guessing you're gonna wait there for an hour. I'm
At
ready to wake
least.
up.
At least until somebody wakes up,
Yeah.
because I don't know how long it's going to be.
I mean, Omri's got a couple minutes, like 50-something minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, at least 50 minutes.
Yeah.
You can't even take credit for the reward either.
I guess now that
Nope, Cal gets the whole thing.
yeah, I guess now that I own this place, I don't need to try to quickly investigate things. I can take my time.
Slowly go through every nook and cranny.
Mm-hmm.
Go through every single page.
Safe in the confidence that I know that I own this place. I'm going to close the door, I'm going to lock the door, and then I'm going to sit and take a breather.
Okay. So about 50 minutes after you're done investigating everything, Omri wakes up
Ow.
at 1 HP.
Oh, good, you're alive.
Ow. He shot me.
It's alright, I killed him.
And
I
stabbed
point
you.
over towards him.
He was the null.
He was.
I'm just gonna like look over its fork and be like, "Fuck you."
He's
Even
not
though
even
he's
awake
unconscious.
yet.
I know, but like to us
What the hell did I do?
just like you.
You gave her the paper.
Yeah, I didn't know that he'd be in disguise.
You also didn't know he had a gun either.
That is also true.
I'm just gonna like sit up and kind of like stretch and be like, "Ow, ow, ow, ow," just like everything.
Yeah, nobody outside of Whitestone expects anyone to have a gun.
While whilst Forik is unconscious, Omri is going to look him over for any sort of like marks or anything on his body, scars, tattoos,
Okay,
any of that kind of stuff.
sure. Make an investigation check.
Below a 10. You ready, folks? You ready for it?
Nope.
I am.
'Cause we
Hey,
were
never
much
mind.
above it.
Nice.
Wow. So you do find one mark that stands out to you
Where is it?
on his back.
Have I seen it before?
You have.
Okay. I leave him alone and just kind of sit there and look over at Cal. Do we just want to? What do we want to do? Want to just sit here and wait for them to come to, or should we head back?
Well, I mean, can you carry him? As I point to Relos.
Yeah.
I can.
Can you carry the 900-pound fucking?
Jesus.
I
Is that really
mean,
how big he is?
I bet you if I try and drag him, it'd be like at extreme disadvantage.
I mean, you could definitely try.
We'd need the rest of the party to pull Raylos.
So yeah, tell you what,
Yeah.
you stay here, watch over them, and I'm gonna run back and get everybody else if they're even alive. What the hell happened to them? I don't even know. Anyway, and I just start
That's
taking
a
off.
good question.
I would
I'm
not be
already gone.
surprised if Omri is just like starting to search.
Humry's gonna multi-class and barbarian at this point.
Just to be like, fuck this shit. No. She's actually gonna go. Do I see the hunting trap like in the bush? Kinda.
Nope. You don't know what's there.
Oh, I'm gonna go and like, how heavy are gnolls?
I
Pretty heavy.
weigh like.
No,
Oh
no.
no! I thought you said gnomes.
No,
No,
not
gnomes are like 50,
no.
40 pounds.
She
Yeah.
could probably kick you, and you'd probably fly.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
he carries
wow.
forward.
You probably
It's
suffer 7 points of.
Yeah. Please, no, thank you.
just- yeah, you'd force him into death saves again.
Oh, I'm gonna go over and pull the sharp canines from the knoll.
Okay. Make a survival check.
Wow, the plus.
You could have
4.
gone for an ear.
Still can't.
So you're able to get both. It's not your best work, but you get them both.
Awesome. And I'm just gonna kind of wander around and make sure there's like nothing around. Not far from their bodies, just kind of like looking around if there's anything around. That was the word around a lot, but yeah, you know what I mean. around.
What, you're doing what now?
I'm being around, Josh.
She's
Come on,
searching
no.
the area.
I'm just like
Oh.
kind of keeping an eye
Looks
out on
like
the area
what?
to make sure there's on around. I just used the around word 8 times. And it
Gotcha.
just didn't work.
Okay, yeah, you keep your eyes out. Seems to be a pretty remote area.
While I'm wandering around, do I happen to see that hunting trap?
Oh my god.
She's determined to get that hunting trap.
Make an
Or s-
investigation check.
I mean, to be fair, they are kind of expensive.
Or step in it and then get knocked out.
Well,
Just
it's already set off, right? So yeah.
kidding. You don't know. Cal might have said it again.
You wander around, think to check the bush.
Cal would not be strong enough to set that. Probably not.
No,
That's
I don't
fair.
think so. You have like a -1 to strength.
I think you have to make a DC 13 strength check to rearm it.
I'm gonna just sit on the ground and like drink from my water skin and eat some rations. Just like,
Just take a break.
You essentially
Have
have
a
like a
rest.
short rest you can do, basically.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a few minutes to get there, and then if they're willing to come back, a few minutes back. So it's a good 10,
Nope,
15
fuck
minutes.
you.
I'm just chilling, eating, and drinking. Like, fuck this.
All right. After a few minutes, Cal, how are you gonna try to get into this place again?
Go
Right,
to
you
the
locked
front
the door.
Okay, so you go up to the door, try to open it, and it's locked.
Try
Wasn't
that key.
Okay, you use the key, and it locks the door.
It does unlock the door.
It does.
Okay, and I'll walk in.
Okay, yeah, just. I assume I haven't had. Or no, would I have had a long rest at this point? Or a short rest?
No, has not been enough time.
No? Okay.
It's been about 20 minutes since you started your rest.
Okay. Okay, it's just the halfling. Okay.
Yeah, I got the knoll. Is dead.
Most excellent. And it
Actually, no,
seems
because
that-
you had to wait for Omri to get up. Yeah, you've had a short rest. By
Okay,
Yeah.
let me roll my hit die then.
So yeah, I got the knoll. It's dead, but everybody else is down. Well, Omri's up now, but everybody else is down. I think they're gonna live, but I don't know.
So, who was the one that took it down?
Me?
Okay, I presume at this point I've retrieved the firearm.
Probably.
Okay.
What you were looking for it. So.
Cal
Yeah,
was
yeah.
working
That's
his
true.
way to get back to where he kind of saw through the window where it was.
Yeah, that's true.
He was slowly working his way over there.
Well,
There's more of a hole in the
it seems like in his absence, he won't be able to use this. And he just pulls the gun from where it was resting. I don't think I'll be able to use it very well, so it seems you're the one who killed it. So, and he just slowly gets up. Still not 100% because I rolled a fucking 1. And just hands it off to Cal.
He's just staring at it wide-eyed, just looking it up and down.
It's probably kind of big for him too.
Probably.
That's true.
That is a rather large shotgun.
It is a pretty big shotgun.
That is true. No, I have no earthly idea.
Imagine him using it. He flies 3 feet back.
Very possible.
I have no earthly
We'll
idea
find
what
out.
it. I have no earthly idea what it is, but well,
This is what's called a gun.
is that what it is?
Yeah, I've come across a few of them in my time.
Considering how well it worked on the half-orc,
Yeah, they are extremely lethal.
I think you'll
From
be.
what I've seen.
Well, that key, it unlocks the door. Yes.
Yes, I did get a key from the hyena. Or hyena.
Well, it seems that since he passed, this place has come into my possession. So,
Oh,
if you would
really?
be so kind.
Oh, no problem. And I'll just toss you the key.
All right. Even trade.
It works for me.
Me.
Can I look around to see if I find anything with anyone?
Maybe some health potions.
Oh wait, that cut out. You want to say that again?
Mm. Can I look around and see if there's anything? Hold on. Try again. Can I find anything that might help anyone?
Yeah. Make a
helping-
investigation check. You find 2 healing potions kind of stashed in a small box under the counter.
Okay.
Insert awkward silence.
Well, I suppose.
I'm still unconscious.
That's true.
Same here, bud.
I'm in danger.
Cal even mentioned that he thought his friends were not quite possibly alive.
Well, what have you found over there?
Found 2.
2 healing potions. All right. I suppose we can send those back with the halfling. Get the others up. Bring them all back here.
Oh, you're gonna make the halfling be the errand boy.
I'm not moving. I mean, if Solani wants to go.
Pharaoh's like, fuck
I mean,
this shit. I'm
I'm
staying right
gonna
here.
have to go because I know where they are.
Yeah. So, kind of expediting.
Yeah, so I will lead you if you're coming. If not, I will take the potions and go to them. It's up to you.
I'll come with.
All right, and I will lead you the way. Kinda walking quickly.
Yes.
Like I said, he doesn't
Yeah.
know if they're alive or not.
Yeah, it doesn't take very long for you to get to them.
Omer's just
Fine.
like sitting cross-legged in the grass.
I know, we're just
glaring at
hanging out.
Sporic's body.
Please do not be sitting on my body while you're eating.
She's just eating her rations, glaring at the gnome.
Yeah, but you never said why.
Sit on the grass.
Jesus.
All right, so you found them.
I did find them.
Oh. Hey, Sladia. I'm fine.
She looks
Ow.
like shit.
They're like,
You just
it's
better
like
than people
really
around.
bloody.
Yeah, she's got like a giant gaping hole in her center, like not gaping hole obviously, but there's just a bunch like a bunch of puncture wounds in her center mass.
Definitely gonna need to do fucking chest beat.
And then there's a dagger sticking in her
Yeah.
shoulder.
Oh yeah.
I should probably do something about that.
I mean, free dagger.
She just kind
Yeah.
of like, she's like, in a minute though. She just like, kind of was like, it'll still be there, it's fine.
She just kind of awkwardly waves and
Also,
I found these.
I would have given the key back to Cal because I'm going to lock the door again.
Okay.
Lock it from the
Alright.
inside.
Yeah, to keep themselves safe inside.
Oh, okay. I mean, with the broken window in the back.
Still,
It is still in the middle of the day. I don't think anybody's gonna be climbing in the window.
You can just put a bookcase there. It's fine.
I'm not
That's a
moving.
fire head.
Yeah, at maybe what, 6 health? 4 health?
3. I'm at a third of my HP and I have 10 strength. I'm not moving a bookcase.
She falls and crushes him. He's dead.
Yeah.
Death by bookcase. How ironic.
Cal will take one of the healing potions and give it to Relos, kind of down his throat.
Okay. Make
Down
a
his trunk.
medicine check.
Oh no.
Pour it down the trunk.
Please
No.
don't.
That would actually suffocate him.
I know. Just funny.
All right.
Look at Cal and he's
You administer it just fine, without having to worry about him choking on it.
How many D4?
2d4 plus 2.
20 D4 plus 20. What?
All right. So you heal 7 health.
Those are the only big healing potions you're ever gonna
Yeah,
get.
you you hear Relos come back to consciousness, shouting some orc curse words, and it's basically like "damn that fucking no, god damn it, I hate that feeling" sort of thing. He's just shouting in quote unquote Loxtando, technically orcish.
Omer's just gonna look at him and be like,
God damn it, that's. Thought I would never have to go unconscious ever again.
Cal would just say, "Don't worry, I killed him."
would I have had
Yep.
a short rest in this time?
No.
Okay.
No, it's only been a couple minutes.
It's only been about 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Should probably take care of the gnome too. But... Are we gonna let him heal naturally?
Let him heal naturally.
That's up to everybody else, because I only got the one healing potion, so.
Well,
Yeah, you got one more left.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
I was given
Yeah.
one to give to Relos.
Oh, that's it.
well,
Solani would have the other one.
I figured if I was healing him up, they would be taking care of the other one.
if given time, I could
I
replicate it.
assumed.
It's
Sure.
Solani is the one who has it, so
Yeah.
Omer's still just glaring at this fucking gnome.
So,
yeah.
Gonna administer one to Spork.
Yeah.
So the Solani need to roll a medicine check for
Medicine
the
check. Yep.
Oh, jeez.
Generally
All
chokes
right.
a no.
You roll high enough where you're not wasting a potion and not causing him to choke on it.
Good job.
So go ahead and roll whoever is healing, whoever wants to, between the two of you, 2d4 plus 2.
I can roll it. I already got it
Okay.
loaded up.
Michael, roll it then.
6.
6 health. Ah.
It's just a yeah. As I start awake. See that I'm surrounded by all of you, and then just like quickly take like a quick like pat down of myself to make sure all my shit is there.
Like yeah, I planned it like that. I planned for all that to happen, sort of thing.
Yeah, you don't find anything missing.
All right, great.
Oh,
Thank
picking up
you
my halberd.
for healing me, Lady Elf. Is it? Did it get away?
It's over
Nope.
there.
He's dead.
He's over
killed
there.
Okay,
Point over there with.
that's good.
All right. Grab my dropped weapon. We should probably make our way back to that shop.
We need the head first.
Oh, I
Fine.
got an axe right here.
Let me get my arrow back first.
All right.
As you go to remove the arrow, it snaps.
Fuck.
Well, anyone squeamish, please look away. Bring the axe, bring the halberd down on the
Yeah,
on the neck.
easily doable. Cut the head
Considering
away.
it's not moving, not struggling, not alive.
Its AC is 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go grab the head by an ear or by the
If you'd like, I can prep that for you, so it doesn't, bleed everywhere.
Right now, I kind of want this thing to bleed, so maybe later.
I'm going to just check the decapitated Noel's body for anything.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Sure.
I can help you with that if you would like.
Sure.
I've got the +3 to investigation.
I have a
Roll
higher.
with advantage then.
Yeah, I'll roll.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage.
Nice.
Wow.
That was a
Sick.
2 and a 1. I'll roll well on investigation one of these
Mhm.
days.
Yeah, you don't find anything that hasn't already been found.
All right. Do I at least notice that he'd already been searched?
Nope.
Ah, okay.
I'm gonna.
Oh, cool.
Nobody was awake when I searched him.
I know. That's why I was
Also, no evidence
asking.
of you searching because he didn't have a lot on him.
I rolled a 16 for my search when I did.
Can I see if there's anything on him that is kind of off smelling, like anything that doesn't smell like regular Noel?
Or,
Sure.
Or corpse.
Make a sniff check.
Yeah.
I actually do have advantage on investigation checks that involve smell.
I would assume so, because that is a weird thing to ask.
Yep. Yeah, go ahead.
Jesus.
Yeah, it smells like a knoll.
Well,
A
there's nothing
regular
off about
Noel.
him yet.
Actually, with that roll, you do smell something different.
It
Different
shat
how?
himself.
You're not sure.
Do I need to further investigate to figure this out?
You would need to make an investigation check of this person.
All right. $17.
You're not sure.
All right, so he's just a regular Noel.
Or we started walking back to the bookstore with the null head.
Well, now that's we're all satisfied with what was left of the body, let's return. I'd like to look into the shop as well.
Same here. It's a bookshop, and I'm a scientist. We kind of go hand in hand now.
You're gonna have to get my permission to do that.
You're a scientist?
You look at me like that's a shock.
That's true. He does have the little glasses.
I don't have the glasses. That's the other character for a different campaign.
Oh, I thought Raylos had the glasses on him too.
No.
I've never
No.
seen whatever you are before, and you were wielding a pretty large weapon. I just kind
Oh,
of
this
assumed.
is a. Normally, I don't look like this. This is a accident. Normally, I'm more like her. Points to the half orc.
You're a half orc?
Was. It's a
Ugh.
long story that I don't feel like telling right now.
You poor creature. And then I just keep walking.
So I just kind of look to those. What's science? What's a scientist? I'm very confused on that.
There's
I'm
no description possible.
I will try to explain to her that my work involves both magic and the study of living things over the course of walking to the shop.
She nods and just kind of, oh, so like when you're trying to understand to get a plant to grow. I get that. Okay.
Exactly.
And just kind of
Like
runs
that.
inside. Well, runs to the door. She can't get inside.
Wait, when he mentions like things like about like living things and all that, the way he worded it, there's just like a kind of like a slight scowl on Svorik's face, like he smelled something really bad. Like, oh, sounds terrible.
And eventually you all find yourselves back inside the shop.
Well, are we in front? Isn't the door still locked?
No, Cal has
okay.
You opened
Cal-
it. Oh, that's right. Cal had the key.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cal's the kid.
I just ran ahead.
I'm quite surprised that the half orc was not offended by what Rayla said.
Right now, she's just very tense. No.
All right.
Like, this fucker shot me.
Yeah.
And
You're just
with
about to
all of
shoot it.
you returning to the shop,
Yeah.
that's where we're gonna end it tonight.
Okay.
All right.
All
We
right.
lived! Barely!
Yeah.
And I imagine we do not level from that experience, because
You
goddamn.
do not. Nope.
Yeah.
I just want to know. I just want to know what I can find in this after I do some exploring.
Josh, just before we end, I'd like to like search the store, see if I can find any like ledgers that he might have had.
Sure. Make an investigation check.
All right. Let's see if I roll shit once again. Hey, there it is.
So, surprisingly, you don't find any. And you're not sure if that's because he doesn't have any,
Or he just.
or if
doesn't
it's
read.
really well hidden. However, you do find a very well hidden secret lever under the counter.
Oh, great.
Cool.
Secret.
No! Not secret things underneath places! Shit! It's the ice cavern all over again!
Oh no. That is something for after long rest.
Yeah.
Yep.
After we all heal up.
And we'll pick up that at that point next week.
After we've all healed up, and I've thoroughly looked over this bookstore.
Yeah, after
For
we
the books
thoroughly
I
look this
want.
place over.
I like how Omri is just was glaring at Sphoric like it was his fault when she asked for crazy.
Yeah, you asked for crazy.
You asked for crazy.
You asked and you received.
Now keep in mind too, Mike improv that, and I went with it.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Nice.
Fucking Noel.
I just want to know what would have happened if it had actually been Billy Mays.
I will end the recording here.
You would have sham wowed your ass.
Yeah, I probably would be
I
dead.
literally made you guys a 6th level Billy Mays.